Hello and welcome to Boarding Party's D&D campaign. Featuring Bentley Woods, CJ, D. Blackwater, Milo Reuter, and Phoebe Wilhine. I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Laris region. As Milo toils away at the elemental locks, the gang cautiously wonders what might happen if he succeeds. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome back to Boarding Party, session 120. Last time,
120.
The gang skirted around a haunted town, saw a lot of spooky things, and then just kind of kept their heads down and kept walking, and we've made it to a mystical ring of stones surrounded by an ever-changing landscape. But we find ourselves currently in a large, gray
D20.
pocket of space with 20 enormous stones. All but one of us, I should say. Phoebe has elected to spend the night in the manor. Wanting no part of whatever's going on outside.
She's leaving.
Play video games with Ansem all night.
Yeah.
Ansem has just invented the
some
Nintendo
modern
Entertainment
warfare.
System.
New Call of Duty just dropped, so.
Yeah.
Ansem's like, ah, yes, die trash.
Phoebe's taking the manor to GameStop, and we're all stuck here. So
Yeah.
she can
Loser.
Phoebe, I'm cashing in my tactical nuke.
She's like, nope. Not
Thanks
gonna
for
have
the
it.
gifted subs.
Yep.
She's a Twitch streamer now.
Phoebe's streaming on Twitch. All right. But as a brief refresher, because for the players and myself, it has been several weeks since we've been able to play. Nobody's fault. Don't worry about it. Pokemon in this space must make a Constitution saving throw in order to act of their own volition. For every Source Stone that has influence on their bodies, the DC goes up by 10. The base DC is 20. It's very difficult for Pokemon to exist here. This is not a place
And by
that is
very
particularly
difficult,
friendly
we
to them.
mean
Nearly impossible.
Aki.
Everybody has a 5% chance to remain standing for 6 seconds at a time.
Tutto possible.
Oh, God.
Except
we get attacked,
for
we're in
Claremont,
deep
who
shit.
is religious.
Well,
Who is
unless they're
hardcore
Pokemon,
believer.
then
If they're Pokemon, they come in, they go, no! And then you're just,
Then we'll leave them there.
Die trash.
We won't even punch them, just leave them here. That's
Yeah.
worse than.
so
getting
I'm going
punched.
to turn it over to Phoebe real quick.
Okay.
What are you doing in the manor this evening? Away from the potential dangers of the outside world.
Streaming.
Yeah. I'm
Playing Resident Evil.
no
Oh.
Probably make a lot of money doing that.
playing Resident Evil
Yeah.
specifically.
That's your thing now.
That's what you do.
I have everybody out. Everybody's chilling.
Whole squad's out.
Yeah.
They are able to move around in the manor.
Yes.
Little coffee bubble there.
Yeah.
I know it sounded like I was about to be like, they are
Puke everywhere.
dead. But no, they're able to
Surprise!
move around in the
That would have
manor.
been a hot start. Just Drew throw up all over the table.
I'm so nervous. Okay, everybody's out.
I'm gonna go speak to Ansem.
Sure.
Not to game, but later.
Yeah. We game.
So
Are we gaming?
We gaming, Phoebe?
I built you a DX racer.
Oh, God.
Okay.
But the door's still open, correct?
Door's
For
still
an
open.
hour?
You've got an hour.
Yes. Okay.
I will not
So,
rob you of that time.
Ansem,
Yeah.
would you come check something out?
Sure.
Just peek your head out of the manor. You don't have to
Why?
leave. I'm not kicking
What's
you out.
out there?
Okay, listen, Ansem. If I wanted to kick you out, I would have done it a long time ago, and I could have.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, because that's a good point. And game respects game.
Game respects game. It is my
I
manor,
think I'm like
after all.
negative something.
I would have
My
yeeted
point
you out of
is-
here. How'd you do?
You said with advantage?
With advantage.
So that would be
You're -1, so 18.
17.
17.
It was 18
Oh, I
that I
thought
rolled
that was an
originally.
18.
All right, I'll go.
No.
All right, I'll go. Just a peek.
Yeah. I just want you to see where we're at. I have a couple questions.
Okay.
You seem like a worldly man.
Where are we? What is this place? Where are those rocks?
All right.
Why is it gray? What did you do to the earth? How long have I been in here?
All right, so you clearly don't recognize this place.
No.
Okay.
Am I
So
dead?
you've never heard of the area where
Are
the
you?
blue...
Is this purgatory?
Maybe.
I'm
In a way.
dead, aren't I?
No.
This is all that exists anymore.
I never
Ransom.
entered this
It's just
manor.
this.
This is the afterlife. No wonder everything is available to me.
No, we're at where the Prime Mine and Blue are. Maybe.
Who and what?
Okay, all right. Well, I'll let you get back to it.
Cool. I was just joking around about that whole being dead thing. The manor's great. I'm not leaving ever again. This great place sucks.
Yeah.
There's nothing here. Goodbye.
Well, there's stuff, but... all right, good chat.
And he like hobbles back to the workshop. He's like, never again.
Oh, do you have any new gadgets?
Maybe.
What are you working on?
You want to see?
Yeah.
All right. Check it out. And he'll like spin the big like crank wheel to open his little safe door.
Yeah.
Walks inside. He's got a wrist mounted like little grapple hand thing. Kind of goes around his fingies.
Okay.
Check this out. And it launches out like a little mechanical hand that grabs a little beaker off a shelf nearby. It's so I don't have to move anymore. I could just everything's just brought to me.
I
Nice.
invented
It's great.
telepathy, kind of.
Kind of.
But the cool part about this thing is I can bring it with me if I ever leave. Because you always tell me
That's-
if I leave, all my stuff goes away.
Well,
But this one, this is real. I didn't build it with stuff here.
okay.
I built it with my own tools.
I guess technically it would
Cool.
be telekinetic, not telepathic.
It's pretty nifty.
You want one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right, give me a day.
Okay. Thanks, Ansem. Appreciate it.
I appreciate this magical space, especially considering what you've done to the world outside. I'm not judging. I would have done the same thing if I had the ability to, just because I could. I'll get to work.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna be hanging with my team then. And
Okay.
contemplating. I'm gonna be thinking about. I want to use the.
The Orb of Scrying.
Yeah.
The Orb of Scrying. Do
You've
you
had
know?
that for a hot minute?
I
Yeah.
know.
Do you know about when you want to scry?
I forgot that.
About
was a
what I
thing
want to
that we
scry?
had.
Yeah.
No, that's why I want to like.
Well,
You want to like meditate on it?
Forget
yeah,
about
and
it.
then maybe ask the crew. But
Okay.
Everyone seems a little preoccupied.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's a little
I
preoccupied.
don't think.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, in case it's been forgotten, because it has been
Forever.
already 2 months,
It's been a while.
maybe longer for us.
What session just went up?
114, and
Yeah,
you
'cause-
still don't have it. So
Oh, really?
you get it in 115. Spoilers.
For whom?
If you're a time traveler. For the spy.
For the spy.
Wherever you are. Spoilers for the spy.
You'd have to wait. You'd have to stop watching now, wait till this one comes out, get this far, and be like, oh, I missed some, and then go back in order for that to be a spoiler.
Yeah.
Kudos. That's impressive.
Yeah. But it is an Arcana check to use.
Yeah.
Everybody can use it,
Yeah.
but once it's used, it's down for 1d6 days.
Yeah.
So you have the chance that you could roll a 1 and then like go to sleep and wake up and it's
Yeah.
fully charged again.
Yeah.
But it could also never work again if you forget to use it ever again.
Oh, I was like,
If you
what?
roll a 6 and then just forget forever, then it'll never
If you don't
work.
use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Scrying orb.
Yep.
All right.
So you have a scrying orb. But otherwise, we're just chilling with the squad.
Phoebe's Fluids. Brought to you by Starbucks and H2O.
Wow, not sponsored. Yeah, maybe.
You've really hit it back to back there. I love it.
Starbs.
Starbies. do you call it Starbs, Starbies, or Buckies?
I don't
Any of
call
them.
it at all.
Any of them? You don't call it at all? Wow. Anyways, that's the Manor crew.
Yes.
Everybody outside the Manor. Just to say,
Everybody else.
4 boys and an Allimere.
It's a fun sitcom.
Yeah. It's just a werecat that's like so over everything, but is duty sworn to protect one of the 4 boys.
I don't care if 3 of you
So the
die.
other 3 stay really close to them. So it's like, you have to. What's going on outside, team?
I'm gonna go call back Wadsworth because
Yeah.
doesn't seem.
Everybody that is and has been out is
Yeah.
just kind of like staring at the floor catatonic.
Yeah, I'll go call him back.
Okay.
Is that the same for Honedge too? Since I mean, he's not like active, but he's not
Yeah.
a nerd.
He's basically
just heavy in my coat.
He is effectively as if you had switched him on, and he is a sword in your hand, aka an axe.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Gotta talk into it.
like
Yeah.
it's just
Needs
like
to be
angled
by
down
your
here.
mouth.
Yeah, it's just in my
There you go.
chest.
It doesn't capture like outside; it captures like straight on.
I got you. There you go. Go like this.
Yeah. So your Honedge is basically just an axe at your side.
Okay.
If you were to be like, switch on, it would be like, oh no, I can't
Yeah.
I can't do it, chief.
So,
But it's just chilling.
Milo, what exactly are you doing here? I feel like I have like some sort of idea, but like, can you let us in on your genius?
I mean, you can kind of see the stones are connected in a way,
Right.
And then when you like touch the stones in certain ways, they go away.
Right.
That's about it.
But like you did it one time and then like they went away. So like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like sometimes it seems like it works, quote unquote, and then sometimes it's like that didn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's a bit of a puzzle element to it, and I'll touch fire, grass, and then steel just to show,
Okay.
like, see, and then it like comes back. But then if I do like fire, grass, and water, then those go away.
3 tethers disappear.
So what's the method to the madness here? What?
It's something to do with like types and what's strong against what, but I don't really know beyond that.
Okay.
But like, why are we doing this right now?
It just seems like the next step on what we're doing here, so.
I thought the point of coming here was coming here to see what this was so that we could come back here if we needed to.
Yeah, initially, and then now, I mean, like, none of us could have predicted what was going to be here or what it was, and we came and checked
okay,
it
but
out.
this seems like a lock. And it seems like we're trying to unlock it right now, and I feel like we never said that we were going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's still like 100 tethers, so whatever you guys want to do, we'll figure it out, and I'll touch fire, grass, and ground.
Okay. Another one disappears. This is way more intense than Ignore this. Ignore this. This is not good. This is also not.
Okay, so yeah, it seems like a lock, and there's like a puzzle to solve the lock. But I guess your hang up, CJ, is you don't want to release whatever's inside?
I mean, we supposedly know what's inside.
Right,
Why
supposedly.
would it be a good idea to let the Prime Mind out here?
I'm gonna touch fighting,
Okay.
and then ice,
I love the image of just Milo in the background, like boop,
ground,
still
Okay.
doing the thing.
electric,
Okay.
flying,
Okay.
bug,
Okay.
dark,
Okay.
bug, ghost,
Okay.
psychic,
Okay.
poison,
Okay.
grass, rock, water, fire, steel, fairy, dragon,
Okay.
solar,
Yeah.
lunar,
Okay.
normal,
Okay.
solar again,
Yeah.
lunar again,
Okay.
dark,
Okay.
ghost,
Okay.
psychic,
Uh-huh.
poison,
Uh-huh.
fairy,
Okay.
fighting,
Okay.
steel,
Okay.
rock,
Okay.
flying,
Okay.
bug.
Okay.
And
Just
then
Milo sprinting
grass.
around this giant thing as we're
Okay.
talking.
As you finish,
grass, then
as soon as
ground,
you hold on.
electric.
Hold on. as soon as you close that loop, 95% of the tethers
Whoa.
shatter.
That did
And
a
the
lot.
remaining ones begin to kind of fray and pull. And you can see these little cosmic energy strands just beginning to unfurl like a lightly sliced piece of rope.
All right, cool. So you figured it out. So stop now.
That was a big one. That was like fireworks.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Oy.
Jeez. It looks like it's gonna come undone on its own now.
Great. So glad. Why are you doing this?
I just told you. You just asked me that question.
But you didn't actually answer the question.
Yeah,
you
I
were
did.
just like, because we're here and why not?
And I'll touch fire, grass, and rock.
Okay.
Stop.
Does everybody want me to stop, or just you?
Just me. I thought that you literally just said, if you want me to stop, I'll stop.
So you
I'm
guys
telling
want
you
me
to
to
stop.
keep going? D?
I don't
Bentley?
care what they think. I'm talking to you right now. I'm telling you to stop. So stop.
If the group decides that we should stop, we will stop.
We can proceed as a group, but right now you're gonna stop.
Fire, ice,
I'm gonna
and
tackle
ground.
Milo.
Okay, give me an attack roll. Uh-oh.
Does Milo have to defend that?
No, CJ has to hit him.
Okay.
Where is the thing?
What
You
is
can't do a
the
swerve
modifier
maneuver?
on that?
Strength or dex.
Strength or dex?
Dealer's choice.
It's 11.
11. Okay.
No dice.
As you move to tackle Milo, he just takes another step and hits a stone, and you and just leap and catch air.
Do you two have an opinion on this?
Well, I'm pretty neutral, but it seems like CJ feels really strongly one way and you feel really strongly the other way. So like maybe let's just talk it out.
I'm gonna look at what's Allimere doing, seeing that CJ putting.
Soon as CJ hits the ground, Allimere's staff begins to swirl.
I'm gonna stand up too. But I'm not gonna act aggressive towards anybody yet.
Okay.
I'm like, God damn it.
Allimere's staff is glowing. He's not moving. Not doing anything. There's no expression change. But that staff begins to swirl.
Why are you so dead set on doing this right now?
Well, at this point, it seems like it's going to happen whether
All
we
right,
want
so
it
just
to
let
or
it
not.
happen. So stop then.
And just let it unravel?
2 more
If
strands.
that's what's gonna happen anyway, yeah. Stop doing things.
This is we'll just sit and watch it.
You're influencing it if you continue. I want you to stop. If it stops because you stop, great. But don't continue doing this. Why do you even want to continue doing this?
Why do you not want to?
Because the Prime Mind could be in there and he could come out. Everybody's just okay with that
And
right
Blue
now.
could be in there and could come out.
2 more strands pop.
We don't even know if that's a good thing.
And we don't know if it's a bad thing.
But we do know the Prime Mind is a bad thing and he's in there.
Do we know that?
Sure, we don't know that anything is in there, but we came here because we assumed they were in there. So we can assume if we open this, he's going to come out of there, and we know he's bad. So why are you okay with this all of a sudden?
I've expressed my opinion several times on we assume, like you said, that they're both in there. We don't know that either one of them are good or bad. They're both good.
That's
they're both
not
bad.
true at all. This entire time, since I met you, since we had the whole situation with the Prime Mind, we know the Prime Mind is not a good situation.
I don't think we know that.
Are you hearing this?
Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, Milo.
Since when do we not know that? Everyone knows that. That's just a fact that we've been living by.
That's what people have said, and then people have said that Blue is good, and you're saying we don't know that Blue is good, so the inverse logic is also applicable.
Wait, so
Since when?
We've had this discussion.
Yeah, last time we talked about the Prime Mind, you were terrified. Now all of a sudden you aren't anymore.
Okay. Well, we'll just sit and wait, I guess.
2 more strands pop. There is now only 1 set of 3 remaining.
yeah, so Milo, why wouldn't you be afraid of the Prime Mind anymore?
I'm not saying I'm not afraid of him. I'm just saying there's a lot more at stake than what we know. We know nothing. If I've learned anything on this adventure is that I don't know anything.
Does anybody still have a Pokemon out?
No.
I don't remember if I
CJ's
said that
got,
I
like,
would have called
Mana and
them
Crash are
back,
out.
but yeah, they were out. So I
Okay.
never said that I would call
Phoebe,
them back.
because you are not present, I would love for you to roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
1 is gold.
10.
10? 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. The dragon source stone cracks. as those 3 tethers strengthen to hold on, the Dragonstone begins to fracture.
Well, that seems bad. I don't think it should break.
Yeah, that doesn't
I'll
seem
go touch
good
it.
at all.
Okay, I would love everybody right now, just for timing. Phoebe, you are excluded from this.
Okay.
To roll initiative. Not a combat, just for timing.
8 from Bentley.
Okay.
17 for D.
17 for D.
19
Hello.
for
19 for
CJ.
CJ.
10.
10 for Milo. Okay. So it's just gonna go D, CJ. That's so tiny.
Itty bitty living space.
Yeah, I'm
Size
not gonna worry
6
about
font.
anything else. I'm just gonna.
It's in Braille.
Bentley, how'd you do?
You did 8.
8. Okay. So the Milo is before that. Okay. Because you said it as I was doing that, I will allow you to reach the Dragonstone and touch it. There is no change.
That's not good.
But if you would be so kind, please place your pog near the Dragonstone. Everybody else from where you've been standing proportional to this, you're about 20 feet away from the stone labeled as cosmic. Which, for everybody's reference, is the lunar stone.
D would be near wherever the water one is.
Okay.
Just
Right.
The water one is vaguely in that direction.
20 feet, you said?
gracias.
Yeah, again, none of this is particularly to scale.
Right.
Just, you're like vaguely near it.
Yeah.
The stones aren't this far apart, but
Okay.
to put them close together would have been a mess to
Yeah.
notice. Okay.
Milo, if the stones are breaking, I don't know what that's going to mean for us.
D, you're up. You hear a...
I'm gonna begin making my way over towards where they're at.
Okay.
And
If
then,
you dash, you can get all the way around. I'll throw you that much.
Mm.
Basically every square is like a foot.
Yeah, I am not gonna
This is
dash.
just for...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to hold an action for any sort of. I
Wait,
want to.
so
I
run
want.
over?
Yeah, so just
Okay.
30 feet. Yeah, and because I'm pretty sure it's got
Be
a
about halfway.
good range. Holding my action for any sort of like lethal aggression towards anybody.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Perfect. CJ, what are you doing?
Um,
Dragonstone just cracked.
I'm gonna run past that one and just start touching as many of these as I can.
Okay. Phoebe, you are inside the manor.
Yeah.
Gumi winces pretty noticeably.
Are you okay?
And just begins kind of warbling uncertainly.
Like, he just...
He
you mean
looks
like an expression, or
he
like
looks as
physically
though
something's
he has
happening?
just taken a substantial hit.
Oh. Okay.
But there's no stimulus to do that. Phoebe is scientific enough to know and in
Nothing.
tune enough with Gumi.
Yeah.
Gumi just took a pretty sizable hit.
Okay, I'm gonna pop my head out.
Okay.
So the
What?
manor door's still there?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
an hour.
It's open for an hour.
What are you guys... is it something happening?
Yes.
Gumi's not... It's like Gumi got punched hard.
Dragonstone cracked.
What?
Oh,
Is
this
that the
not
only
good.
one?
For now.
I mean, if you guys want to, you can all go in the manor.
Well, that doesn't seem to change whatever effects is happening. I was
Yeah,
in
I
here
mean,
with Gumi.
Milo, what are you doing?
I want to assess to see what
CJ, as you touch all of the stones on your way, there's no change.
if there's any like which tethers to the dragon are pulling on it.
None.
None. There's no tethers
The only
left.
tethers remaining are between the gold, the cosmic, and the normal stone. That's
Gold,
it.
cosmic, normal.
Okay. Well,
There's
then
one set of tethers left.
I'll go touch the cosmic one.
Okay. You touch cosmic and it begins to glow.
I'll try to open it before it breaks anymore, but if anyone feels unsafe here, I recommend getting in the manor.
Bentley, what are you doing?
Why would you want us to leave?
If it's
Yeah, that's
going to be
weird.
as catastrophic as you guys think it is, I would think you wouldn't want to be here.
Well, you
know
seem
what's
pretty
gonna happen.
certain that it's not going to be catastrophic. So why do you think that?
I just don't think it's going to be. Like, I have a feeling in my gut that it's not going to be as world-ending as CJ thinks it is, but if you guys do, then don't
Bentley,
take
what are
that
you doing?
gamble and go in the manor.
I'm just talking.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Gumi back.
Perfect. Tia, roll me another d20. Gold is 1.
6.
1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Darkstone cracks. Top of the initiative order. D, what are you doing?
I'm gonna
You
walk.
hear another...
Yeah, and I'll even kind of wince at that, like, it's not good. I'm gonna walk next to Milo,
Okay.
and I will hold my action if anybody tries to interfere with him.
Okay.
And I'll just look and be like, just open it. It's not getting any better.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. CJ, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna keep running around until I get back to wherever Crash was.
Okay.
And like try to get him to get up and be like, I need your help right now.
Crash, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. It's a 6 on the die, so.
Okay. I will tell you, for Crash, you do need a crit.
Yeah. It's
A
not.
crit buys you a round of actions.
Even though he's source infused,
It's worse if you're source
so he would need a 30.
He
like
needs
you
a
said?
30.
Yeah.
So a crit gives you 6 seconds, but you repeat it every single round.
If he doesn't move like at all,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call him back
Yeah.
then.
You see his muscles flex for a second, and then just relax.
All right. You don't got it right now.
Okay.
I'll call him back.
Milo, what are we doing?
Make my way towards the solar one.
Okay.
Or wait, what did I touch? The cosmic
touched
one?
cosmic.
And I'm assuming
Solar is gold, yes.
Where's okay? I'll go touch normal. Since
Okay,
it's right
you go
there.
touch normal. Normal lights up. Bentley, are we doing anything?
I'll circle around to the Dragonstone and just like do a perception check on the crack and see like, is it like expanding? Is it getting worse? Like kind of just deducing like
Yeah, throw me a perception check.
14.
14. Crack's not getting any worse, but you do notice many, many moving shapes on either side of that crack, but they are just silhouettes to you. Something's going on.
I don't know if you want me to roll to come out, but I'm going to send everyone away but Claremont.
Okay. If you want to like run out and do stuff, go ahead and throw. Otherwise, if
Okay.
you're just calling people back in the manor, that's occurring.
No, I'll
Okay.
call them back in there, but then I'll come out with Claremont.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and throw yourself in.
4.
Perfect. Okay. So you will be at the bottom of the initiative
Okay.
order, which is good.
Which makes
Okay.
sense.
Tia, roll me another d20, please. Gold is 1.
4.
2, 3, 4. The poison stone. Poison stone cracks. Big crack forms in that purple stone. And those tethers pull even tighter. Struggling to maintain. D, what are you doing?
I'm following Milo around.
Okay.
I'm acting as bodyguard, and I'm kind of looking at Allimere like, I promise I'm giving him that, like, I'm here to assist.
Perfect. He looks at you and a bunch of thorned barbs begin to grow out of the staff as he just, not menacingly, but just stares down CJ, just in case. CJ, what are you doing?
Is Mana by Crash too?
Yeah, they are both just pushed into the ground.
Can I like pick her up?
Give me a strength check.
Ooh.
10.
You are unable to lift her. It's like a very strong magnet. You can pull, but you gather the amount of effort it would take would probably cause harm to one or both of you. So you kind of are like, oh boy. It's not good. Yeah, but she's out there just fully catatonic, face down.
Catch her.
Oh, you haven't.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You try to
This
catch her?
seems bad, and I don't want her to get hurt.
Okay.
So I'll catch her.
Okay. What kind of ball are you using?
It's a good question.
A luxury ball.
3 G's. Luxury.
As a washer and dryer in unit.
In unit? Oh.
I'll use the amber ball
Okay.
that I still have.
Okay. You can roll if you want to, but her catch DC is 0.
I'm going to anyway,
You'll get her.
because why not?
Roll 100.
A 4.
4 does it.
You did it.
Yay!
By 4.
Now you gotta do your Pose.
Okay. As you catch her, all of your Pokeballs begin to shake.
Gotta do your pose.
Yeah, like I kind
I
of.
gotta do my pose. I'll send.
Even though it's like
I'll
a
send
super dramatic
Slurp
moment.
away.
Okay, Slurp goes away. Milo.
Make my way towards the solar one
Okay.
and touch it.
All right. As you touch it, those final 3 remaining strands shatter. All of these stones around you vanish, and you're standing in a forest. There are 8 beings in front of you. One of which is an ancient Alakazam who looks to you, holds out a hand, and the 2 of you disappear.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Did you
temporarily.
say 8?
Is this
Yep.
is this only Milo right now, or is this happening for everybody?
This is happening for everybody. Milo's gone. Bentley, you would be next in the initiative as you see a 20-something young lady in a gray and torn-up hoodie, a pretty ratty pair of jeans and some sneakers, long gray, just like matted black and gray hair, covered in just bruises and scarring. Behind her is the largest panda bear creature you've ever seen, with a black belt tied around its forehead. Its arms are made purely of crystal.
Wow.
Next to that is a turtle with a cannon for a face. Its back is red and yellow with massive spines protruding.
Jeez.
Each of those spines is a crystal similar to what you've seen with mortar.
Wow.
Behind that is a frog roughly 6 times the size of mortar, with a flower blooming on its back. That flower is a massive amber gold crystal.
Jeez.
And next to that is a blue crab with a claw hand large enough that you're pretty sure it can't move. That claw hand is entirely crusted over with blue. Those are the first couple things that you see as you're kind of taking this all in. Floating behind that, if you'll give me a moment, I'm blanking on how to describe this thing. So give me just a sec. Hold, please.
That is an intense team.
That is a wild.
It
Team.
gets
That is crazy.
I don't know what the frog is,
There it
but
is.
is the other thing a
Venusaur. It's a
Terminator?
Venusaur.
Oh, okay.
And turn right? Yeah.
Frog always throws me off.
Yeah.
The Venusaur, for everybody's reference, is categorized as gargantuan.
What does that mean?
That
It
means
is the
it's-
largest,
probably the biggest thing we've
largest
ever
creature
seen.
size.
So
possible.
Urshifu, Turtonator, Venusaur, Kingler?
Clawitzer.
Clawitzer. Yeah.
Okay. Next to that is a trailing wisp of light blue energy that folds into a large sort of lizard-like body with a massive triangular shape at the top of its head and what looks like basically missile launchers on the top of its head.
Nice.
So cool.
As there is a Dragapult that is currently flickering into and out of the ethereal plane. But CJ is the only one that can see it every other second. Behind that, yeah, it's getting real. It's getting a little spooky, isn't it?
Oh god.
And behind that is something that you guys have run into a couple times before, but on a much larger scale. It is a Blissey. It is about 11 feet tall, probably weighs 800 or 900 pounds, and is just constantly holding its hands out, and the entire squad is surrounded in a ream of like pink light.
Wow.
And in lieu of an egg, there is a pink crystal in its pouch.
Goddamn.
Boned.
Is Allimere still here?
Yep, Allimere did not get teleported
Zapped.
away.
Allimere's gonna be very pissed.
In the moment of disappearance, you see Blue, your champion, look up with just like sunken, dark, colorless eyes. Where is he? Where did you send him? You let him out?
We were.
Where did he go?
I don't know. He took our friend. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Where is he?
We don't know.
Then you're useless to me. Get out of my way. And she just storms off with the squad, None of them look at you a second time. And she's just marching, and you can see she has a completely shattered right leg and just walks on it. You hear like the grinding of bone with every step.
Jesus.
She's just, where is he? I can feel him. We're going to jump to Milo.
Good lord.
I'm going to have everyone else leave the room, please.
Oh my god. Alright.
You'll never trust me again. Mr. Milo.
Mm-hmm.
After a brief moment of releasing the final tether, you see this ancient Alakazam face lock eyes with you and pull you with it as you're sort of floating in a similar starscape to where you first met.
Okay.
I apologize for the rapid exit. She will not be happy. But I wanted to speak to you before I'm gone.
Okay.
Thank you, Milo, for letting me taste real air one last time.
Yeah, it's I feel uneasy right now, I'm not gonna lie.
You are right to. The being you have just allowed free is a unhappy consequence of my retirement. She can never know what I am about to give to you, or she will hunt you like a dog.
Okay.
I offer you my title. Mutahadith Kathir.
As like the guardian of the stone, or is there more to it than that?
As the guardian of the stone, and more. There are perks to the job. Downsides too, but many perks.
I'm sure.
You will know things that no one can know, but you won't be able to share them.
Okay.
You'll have wisdom beyond your wildest imagination. And a chance to perhaps alter your future. If you choose to take it. It's not an easy path to walk.
Yeah, but having just lived through what I did with Helios and Bentley, I don't really feel like letting that just go somewhere else randomly is the best choice.
Fair points. You need only speak the words. Aladi Yasir Fi Yalamin.
Speak those words?
Speak the title and it's yours. Mutahadith Kathir.
What, can you tell me more about, like, the responsibility of it? I'm afraid if I say it, you're just gonna disappear.
I won't be gone, not really. I'll remain, in essence, with you. Such is the nature of prior guardians and scions of these stones. We never really leave. There will be a part of me that remains with you, if you need guidance. I won't be a parasite like Kaya. More a guiding hand.
Okay. Do you know what our next play is to stop this moon-touched invasion? Or is that all completely unrelated from this?
That is entirely up to you.
Okay.
But as he who walks in both worlds, I think it may be time for you to become he who speaks for all.
Okay. And I can help cure more moon-touched?
You'll be able to do a lot more than that.
Okay. I will accept and become the Mutahadith Kathir.
Okay. He disappears from before you. As Blue walks away from the four of you, there's a brief pause as you still feel the earth shaking with every movement of the largest Venusaur you've ever even heard of.
So again, all of this area with the stones and the tethers and like
All of that,
the concrete slate is
it's
now
as though it was
forest.
never here.
Okay.
You guys are back in the forest.
Right, got it. Creepy, but got it.
And you just see basically just now forming like valley of knocked over trees as all of Blue's Pokemon just bash them over, moving things out of the way. They seem to be like a heat-seeking missile. And there's a brief moment of panic from all of you as Allimere receives the thorns from his staff, takes a moment, nods to himself, and then there's this little purple rift before Milo is deposited before you.
As in, like, falls through the rift?
Mm-hmm.
Like on his keister?
No.
Oh.
In fact, he doesn't even hit the ground.
Totally. Glad I
Like
asked.
he's floating?
Uh-huh.
Milo?
What the fuck is going on?
You guys okay?
No.
What
What is
happened?
going on?
Physically, yes. Mentally,
Oh,
gone.
Yeah, I'm with D on this one.
Where'd you go?
That was the Prime Mind, and they just said thanks for setting him free, and he died.
What do you mean he died?
He died. He was fighting Blue for who knows how freaking long, and basically brought me to his deathbed and enhanced my moon touch curing abilities, and then he died.
Insight check.
Yeah, I want to insight that too.
Sure.
I don't have the mental capacity to insight check it. I just saw a 300-foot tall Venusaur.
Shit.
Is she still in view?
Hey, Joel.
Fucking horse.
Perhaps
may-
appropriately.
You may denote these numbers if you wish.
Okay.
You got them? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave those there.
Blue.
I'm gonna do one right now.
Okay.
Yep.
How'd you do?
It's only a 9 from Bentley.
9
so
from Bentley?
No
Worse.
shot.
Worse?
Yep. I'm doing you rolled an 18. You did really good.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
You rolled an 18.
All right. CJ, you're staring at Milo, and at first you're getting like a completely stonewall expression, and then suddenly you kind of pierce through the veil out of nowhere. Milo's telling the truth.
You a divination wizard now? You.
Brain.
Okay.
Allimere will
Is-
kneel before you. Mutahadith, Kathir. It is an honor to say that to you.
Thanks for your help.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
My services are yours for as long as you need.
I think we'll unfortunately need them in the times coming.
Okay, I'm
There is nothing
confused.
unfortunate about this.
Milo, what's happening?
I just said we set him out. He took me to his deathbed. He
Yeah.
thanked me for freeing him.
I get all of that.
and
Like
he died.
Yes, you said all that, but like our entire journey to this point has been the Prime Mind is evil and the Prime Mind is attacking us with cause and all this other stuff, and now it's like
Yeah, now they're moon beings.
Yep.
Evil is all about the point of reference, young man.
right because we were attacked by the Prime Mind's
doesn't make
underlings
any
like our
sense.
entire journey.
So your new Prime Mind now?
No.
He is the Mutahadith Kathir,
What does that mean?
he who speaks for everyone.
And Blue is just like gone, right? Like
Does she not know? Should we tell her?
No.
Oh, why?
Just let her do her thing.
But wouldn't she just like chill?
She's not
maybe?
gonna go like level cities. Those things are huge.
From the bits that I saw before I left, it doesn't seem like chill is in her vocabulary.
okay,
So-
but like
Should
we
have
still
walked on a broken foot.
I
Okay,
know,
but like,
it-
why was she not being chill?
she seems singularly focused
She
on the
might be
Prime Mind.
corrupted by all the stones around her for
Would you
one.
like to go talk to her?
I would
No.
like to know why they were fighting.
Okay, and also, like, the whole point of coming here was to try and get more backup for this moon-touched invasion, and now we got nothing.
The best
you have
backup
it.
possible.
What?
Now we have it? What does
Hold
that
on,
mean?
Hold on.
You have the best backup possible.
Why?
You said he enhanced your
He
moon
is the
touching.
Mutahadith Kathir
Yeah,
now.
So what can you do now?
So, listen, it really sucked because it was a situation where you're like, please don't die. I need answers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I don't have a bajillion things,
Yeah.
okay? But from what I can tell, player to player, is that I can now cure them when they're bloodied, not at 1 HP.
Oh, cool.
And there's no downside to trying a second time.
Nice.
So, I mean, those are pretty huge boons.
Oh, yeah.
But that's like player to player. I don't know how I would tell you that
Oh,
as a
okay,
character.
okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, I'm better.
Yeah, I'm
better at
It's easier now.
I'm more confident.
That you can do
I did
more
say
than one a
easier
day?
than two.
No or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, doing it, having a second chance is something we would understand because it's been communicated that you can only do it once.
Yeah, but like I don't know how to communicate. Like they don't have to be at death's door, but
Right,
they have to be. Like,
I mean, at least like parts of it you can get
Yeah.
through to
How do
us.
you game it to where you can...
Okay.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
So, and then he
Well-
died, and I'm like, wait, what do we do about the moon? And he's like, good luck. And I was like, no.
Finally,
It's not my problem.
Mr. Stark.
Is there-
Pretty much. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty much.
Is there anything where, like, the center of this prison, question mark? Is there anything, like, left over, like a symbol or anything that I can see?
The staghorns are still there.
They're still there? Okay.
They're not glowing or anything, but they are sort of
There are steggy ones.
scarred into the ground. There is still like a gray concrete staghorn.
Okay.
Okay. Bentley's gonna go over to that and, like, kneel in front of it and kind of, like, wave his hand over it and, like, touch it.
Okay.
Just kind of be like, why would this still be here? Like, what's the significance of this spot particularly?
To test it, I'm going to activate Hone Edge.
Okay.
You good? You good?
Good to roll.
Cool. And I'll put him back. I'm just kind of
I comes out. Who we killing? All right.
Never mind.
I see. You're just saying, hey,
Okay.
I get it.
love you.
So you're saying blue won't be helpful?
I don't know about that. I'm just saying that, like, I don't want to coax her back into whatever this vendetta was, because if it's like, hey, we have moon touch stuff that we need to deal with and we need your help.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like talking about the prime mind and then they go off on another quest.
But if the prime mind's gone, she could like let that go. She seems singularly focused.
She's not gonna let
on-
that go. She saw him leave with the Prime Mind.
There's no
She's
chance.
never gonna
Yeah,
let that
it
go.
seems like
so
she's-
there's no chance in hell that she ever will help us.
She gonna come
Just
after
not
you
gonna
now?
happen.
I mean, she might if in her journey she comes across it, but I'm just saying approaching her with me and being like, this is what happened, she's
Yeah.
not going to believe me for an instant.
No chance.
No way.
Well,
Is she gonna
maybe I
start
can
coming
show her
after
the
you?
scrying orb.
I hope not.
I can show him the
You
moment.
didn't find out why they were fighting or anything?
No.
Hey!
What?
I can show her the moment with the scrying orb that he died.
Can she do that?
Can't I project it? Like everyone can see. It's
Yeah.
not like I can just see
I
it.
You'd have to bring her into the manor.
Ugh.
But yeah.
And then we'll
I
lock
think
it
it would-
away.
Well, I think it would also
Put her in
be
another
a
box.
difficult check because you weren't physically
Why
there.
don't you
That's
look
what
in
I
the
was
balls?
asking, yeah.
Unless
Milo could
Milo
do it.
do it?
Could I do it? In theory.
Trying to look in the into the orb.
Like, could
Into the
Milo
abyss?
scry
You can all
on
try.
behalf of Phoebe to, like, show a moment that he was there for? Because I feel like it would be easier.
Phoebe can look at any point in history. She doesn't have to have been
But
there.
the other part is, like, she would have to trust that
The
we're not
DC
just-
is just set by how long ago it was and how familiar with the event you are.
And that blue would believe it.
Yeah, that's the bigger question mark. Because it would be, oh, this is just magic.
I mean, I feel like it would be helpful to have her helping us.
I don't know, Phoebe. I feel like it's a good idea, but I don't know that
Too
Blue...
soon?
Yeah, right? Because she didn't seem well at all. Like,
Yeah, no,
it looked like she'd been awake for hundreds of years. Like, I've never seen someone look that rough.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
her hair was all matted.
The Prime Mind was excited to die.
See, that's part of the thing that I don't understand, though. Because, like, everything that we've been told to this point, right, is the champion becomes champion, and then it's like their duty to forever fight the Prime Mind? But why? And if the Prime Mind was excited to die, clearly there's no real point in them carrying on to
Well,
do whatever it is they want to do.
My take on it, which I think we discussed prior, was that Blue was maybe hunting stones because, sweet Jesus, she had a lot of them.
Yeah.
And the Prime Mind was trying to protect the one that he had. And then whatever this is, and I'll point to the staghorns, just seized that opportunity and sealed them both away. So he was like involuntarily selected to occupy.
Or even if it is the more true to what we originally heard of like the Prime Mind was whatever, trying to get more stones in the reverse, it could be that because he was already so old, he's like, screw this is not worth it.
Yeah.
Like during that, right?
Yeah.
And then by the time we let him out, is like,
I've
I
changed
just
my
want,
mind.
yeah, like I want to die. I'd rather
Yeah.
die than do this.
Why did the
anymore.
Prime Mind give you, like, make your healing, moon touch healing stuff better?
To
Just-
help so we could do it better?
But, like, why was that something you even talked about?
No, he gave it to me originally in the Manor. That's how I fixed Bang. We've talked about this.
I don't remember you saying that you ever talked to the Prime Mind.
Well, the guardian of the Psychic Stone is the Prime Mind.
So you... But you
What?
never told us that.
That's true.
Why wouldn't you tell us that?
Because then we wouldn't have done any of this.
Right.
And you wanted us to do it?
I felt like it was the right thing to do, so I trusted my gut, and I'm glad I did.
Why would you lie to us?
You didn't think he was trying to trick
I mean,
you?
I only really lied via omission. I told you guys everything.
What
other
doesn't
than
matter? What
That's
is-
still
does
a
that
lie,
matter?
Milo.
All right. Well, if you guys don't care about that, then I can go cure Moon Touched, and we can be on our way. But I have no regrets on how this played out.
You don't
Did you-
regret lying to us?
Nope. Because then we wouldn't have done this.
But did you ever feel like he was tricking you?
At
using
times,
you?
but like I said when we originally did this, I couldn't turn down the ability to cure our friends just because I didn't trust him.
So you took
Like,
the risk
yeah,
of him
and-
using you?
And after curing Bang and then subsequently our entire team, I just had a feeling in my gut that that was the way to go. And as a thanks for letting him die, he lets me do it
Yeah,
better
if
now.
he died. We don't know that he died. You don't know that he died. Just because you saw him die doesn't mean he died. He could have just made you see that.
And why would
That's a...
Well,
okay,
why
sure.
would Kaz and all of his underlings attack us all this time?
If he can make you better at healing Moon Touch, he could probably do anything. So he takes you away, gives you this ability, and now he's just loose to go do whatever he wants.
Sure. Okay. So Kaz, as we talked about this previously, he was
Sure.
told that
Okay.
he's just like a radical, like he took it way too far. Like you have a weird belief system, God, whatever you want to call it, and he just took it way too far, like a cult.
Oh, so it was just Kaz that was the bad guy. The Prime Mind was never bad.
it could have been.
Could also be that that's not true at all, and the Prime Mind was the bad guy, and Kaz was just like really close to him and was trying to continue his work. Both are equally plausible.
Yeah. Anything's possible. I think.
I just don't
Neptune's about
understand
to
why you
attack.
wouldn't have been like, hey,
Neptune touch.
this is going to be difficult,
I'm
but
out.
he's
It's too many
trying to
planets.
help us. I want to see this through. I don't know why you couldn't have just said that. Because the entire time you were being very sus, and that's why I was
Well-
like, why are you acting this way? This seems weird.
It makes sense in that, right? Like, we obviously haven't had the best experience with anything related to the Prime Mind, that if he said that to us, we'd be like, you're getting locked in the Manor.
No.
Well,
I
if-
disagree
if
because
the
I went through
powers
all
that
the
he
ghost
has
stuff and you
saved
guys were just
Bang-
telling me that I was doing things wrong and I was dying and I needed to get rid of all of this stuff. Meanwhile, Milo's doing the exact opposite. He's consolidating this power from a known evil source and lying about it, and we're just okay with it now. Because he can heal Moontouch stuff.
I wouldn't say it's a known evil. They were just told that
Sure,
was evil.
sure. We can just go back and forth on that point anytime we want. But we were operating under the Prime Mind is number one bad until this moon shit started happening.
Yeah.
That was just our life.
I mean,
Right,
I
and then
didn't
the
know
moon shit
Prime
started
Mind was
happening.
bad.
Yeah.
And
And,
then
now
that-
because of
that's-
that, it's
that's-
okay that he lied to us about the Prime Mind and the Prime Mind actually being the one who gave him these powers and all of
we
that.
have all lied about stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
we've all lied
since
about
the
shit.
day
You're
I
right.
met
Let's
you.
defend
No,
Milo. This
I'm
is
just
totally
being
fine. We're
being
okay
honest
with
here.
this.
I'm just saying the pieces have shifted. It's not the same.
I just don't understand why you didn't just say it.
I've already told you, again, I could have been wrong. I don't think we would have done the things we did had I told you.
But now we've let out Blue, and if Blue was hellbent on getting all of the source power, it stands to reason that she's not going to stop doing that.
At all.
And that,
If she was the problem, we just let out the problem.
yeah, if she was
But if the Prime Mind's the
locked
problem,
away,
the Prime Mind is also out now. But supposedly dead. Which,
Is that a thing we actually hear?
what was that?
Through the course of these sort of screaming and arguments, you begin to feel the earth quaking. Manor door's still available to you. Dealer's choice if you go in or not. But you do hear the
Was it that thing?
now familiar sound of a sort of hoarse crow and the quaking of the dirt beneath your feet.
Is Blue gone out of sight?
All right, this is...
Okay.
The
Blue-
horse crow thing
Blue-
just stomps on Blue. And
Blue
all
had
the-
a direction.
just kills them all in a step
Blue had a direction and went in that direction.
in that direction. Got it.
A direction that Milo will be familiar with. You
That'd
do.
be so funny.
Milo does
Get
have
out
a
of
sort
this
of
prison
ping
just to.
about 6 miles away of a false positive of a psychic stone. So it's sort of an energy reading to mask everything going on here.
Interesting.
And that is the direction that Blue is walking.
So let's rip each other's throats in the manor where it's safe.
Yeah,
for us to just
we
rip each other's throats.
That thing, we can't deal with
Alright.
that thing.
Up to, and I'm gonna start like ushering people in.
Okay.
I will
Cool,
follow.
cool.
All right.
I'm gonna go eat food. I'm gonna pull a CJ.
Okay.
That's too much for me.
Stressy, baby.
yeah,
It's
it's too
stressy.
much, too much for me.
You walk in, Ruby's like, "Hey, hon, you look like garbage. What happened out there? You're so sweaty and pale." And
Girl,
you're
you
like,
don't know.
"Oh."
I just start. Yeah, I'll just eat.
Okay.
Just hang out.
Just another day.
Yeah. Arjan will make you some chamomile tea.
Ooh, perfect.
Oh, I got you.
Boy after my own heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be in there, and if I'll let them
Hash it up.
I'm here.
You're like, bruh, I'm not getting involved. That's fair. Okay. Everybody's headed into the manor?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're closing the door, you see that familiar, like, glassy-eyed raven head
Gross.
just kind of peering around before the door just closes. And you're like, perfect.
That's
We're
when
safe.
she's looking out the manor door. Oh god.
You managed to close it right as you see that sort of like blind-eyed crow.
Gross.
You're like, perfect. Good night. Good night, scary demon crow horse. With
Sweet
man feet.
dreams.
Bye.
All right. Well,
Get some chill music.
regardless of things that were kept from people or not, we kind of went here as like our plan to get back up for Moontouch invasion.
Mhm.
And now that plan kind of went to crap.
I mean, yeah.
Like, supposedly Milo got better at healing Moontouch, which is great,
Right.
but
So it wasn't a complete wash.
That only helps us if people get moon touch.
But we
Yeah,
also
that's-
know that it's not a last-ditch plan either. Because we were kind of banking on that being like, if things go really bad, we'll come here to pull the ripcord, and that would have done nothing also.
right. But now it's like, kind of, what do? We have what, like,
I don't know.
still around 50 days until this happens, and we don't have anything other than Milo can maybe help fix Moontouched after they become Moontouched, which is great, but it's not really going to help us when we have to stop them before all of that starts happening. Do we want to try and go back to Etiola and figure out whether the runes have something to do with this? Because, especially with these, like, golden staghorns, it just feels like there's some deep power there. And while I don't know that that is specifically a rune, it seems like it's kind of the central force of the universe, almost. Like,
Can I
it's...
roll a history check to see if the runes would be of any benefit or like have any link to that in
This
any
is
way?
a fair point.
Is that
Milo.
under intelligence and or wisdom?
This is a fair point, Milo.
History is yes.
On
Okay.
account
I like it.
on account of the being that made the runes. Huh.
That's why I'm asking.
What do you want to know?
That like do a
Could the runes assist you?
yeah, or like did they have any bearing on it in creation in relation to them, or
To the moon touch?
yeah, like
No. The runes have nothing to do with moon touched. Could they help you with them? Absolutely. There's like
Right.
6 that would be very helpful.
Okay.
One of which you're familiar with but don't trust. The other one is on Claremont's belt.
okay.
Protection rune could protect you from pretty much any hazard. It allowed Claremont to walk around where everybody else was brought to
Right,
kneel.
Right.
The destruction rune is capable of destruction,
Yep.
but it is a blank slate. You
Right.
just destroy
Everything.
everything. That is
It's not selective destruction?
no. It does not care about casualties,
Right.
any collateral damage.
Just wipe out the infection sort of deal.
pretty much.
Okay.
And
That's the
this is gonna
report.
get weird. So
That's you can leave it at that.
Yeah.
I got what I need.
okay.
And continue. I haven't said anything. Continue on your.
Well, that was basically Bentley. Just do we
a
think
fair point.
that we need to maybe go to Etiola as Plan B and figure out more about the runes and whether the runes would be able to help protect us? Because it seems like I have a lot of respect for Claremont, and Claremont seems to believe that the runes help them. So maybe it would help us too. Because clearly, if the Prime Mind is dead, there's no help there. And if Blue is just a meandering crazy lady,
Right.
that's not going to be helpful either.
No. Or if any of her team turns moon touched, we're all dead.
Right, so I don't know, I have a really good feeling about these staghorns. Like, they feel like protective in a way, and they keep showing up in places that is good, I guess. Like when they were marking on the manor door, it felt safer in here. I don't know if anybody else felt that, but to me it did. And I feel like they're connected. I don't know, I've always kind of felt like the runes have a lot of importance, and I know that D doesn't feel that way, but I don't know, I don't know where else we go from here. Like, we don't really have a lot of leads.
I'm in the kitchen.
Just slurping some
I mean,
fun.
I'm in
Is it the
for
kitchen
it.
with ours?
Yeah, I am.
I'm in for it. We're learning more about
Team.
the runes. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, CJ?
Sure.
All right. Milo?
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. I'm excited to see Etiola. Do some more exploring. That'd be fun. Right, guys? Remember fun? That was fun.
No.
I'm gonna walk to my room.
Okay.
I'm gonna come out of the kitchen and be like, with like a bowl of like Cheerios and be like, show us the plan.
I'm stress eating.
We think we're gonna go to Etiola,
All right.
and Bentley's gonna
You're like
walk
that
over
one-horse
to
town.
to Milo's side.
You
Okay.
mean with all the generators and stuff that's powering? No, I'm totally over that
Heated
now.
driveways.
So Milo, it seems like CJ's really upset about all of this.
Yeah, he's been upset at me for like what feels like forever.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, it wasn't cool for you to not tell us.
Mhm.
And I kind of understand why, because, like, obviously the Prime Mind has kind of been our whole motivation to stop that. But also, like, from CJ's point of view, it's like he did have those ghost powers, and whether or not they were good or bad, I feel like we can kind of say, like, while they were helping him in the moment, it seems like they were trending toward bad, or at least it would get really bad. At the same time, like, he did kind of lose all of that, and now that you've gained all this power and are accepting of all that power, it seems like he's kind of miffed at that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he'll just have to figure it out. It's
Well, no, I mean, I feel like you should talk with him.
look, I'm gonna be brutally honest. Like the stuff that's happened, and like with your stuff with Helios, you didn't hide for. You did hide for a bit, and he never cared about it or gave you grief about it. I literally saved Bang and all of our team, and I never got a thank you. So it's like I don't. That's for him to figure out.
Okay, well,
Back into the kitchen I go.
I don't know. I just don't think
Set
it's
my
healthy
piece.
for you guys to be at each other's throats this whole time. Like, you've got to figure it out. We're a team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to keep doing what I'm doing. It's just everything I say and do, he questions. So he has to either get over it, accept it, or whatever. But I can't, like, just not exist anymore. So,
Well, nobody's suggesting you stop existing, Milo.
well, I know that. It's fine. But
Well, it's not fine, because you're fighting, and I don't like it. We're friends. We're supposed to be friends.
I haven't felt that he's reciprocated that feeling to me in a long time either. So it's a mutual thing right now.
All right, I wish you wouldn't talk like that, but what if I go and talk to CJ and try to give him your side?
If you want to do it, I wouldn't stop you.
Okay, well, I'll try. And Bentley will knock on CJ's door. CJ, you in there? Can we talk?
I'm not going to respond to you. You can handle the situation however you want to.
Am I even able to open his door?
That's up to CJ.
I'll just knock like more heavily, like, CJ, come on, it's Bentley. You all right?
I will open the door,
Hey, man.
and I'm going to be getting on a roller coaster.
Okay. Bentley will
wants
think
to-
of a.
I look very angry, but I'm like stepping into a roller coaster car. This is fun.
I'm gonna enjoy myself, but like you're not gonna know because I'm mad. Bentley will just imagine a very comfy like lazy boy, and he'll just sit at like the roller coaster exit, waiting for him to get off the ride.
Just as another round.
Yeah.
You're like, so CJ. I was
All joking aside, that is what's gonna happen.
Oh, I know.
thinking
I
that.
know.
Maybe we should-
I'm just gonna wait at the entrance exit of your roller coaster in my lazy boy and just see how long it takes you for you to.
I'll after like 5 or 6 times, I'll stop it
Vomit.
and I'll get out and I'll look at you and then I'll turn around and I'll completely change the roller coaster and then I'll call out all of my Pokemon and we're all gonna get on the roller coaster.
CJ, come on, stop this.
And then we're gonna go.
CJ,
It takes Winter a couple extra seconds to get on the roller coaster.
What does that mean?
He's moving very slowly.
Why?
He's got a bit of a limp.
What's going on, my dude?
Riot is unconscious.
What the fuck?
You just stuck him into a car.
Yeah, when you
Let's just keep this
send
going.
Riot out, he's unable to move. He is unconscious but stable.
can Bentley
I'm
do?
just gonna go through the list in case anybody's out.
Yeah, everybody's out. For me.
Howl and Growl, Monty.
If it's poison, biohazard's down.
Yep, Biohazard. Cyanide.
If they're 2 typings, does it still affect them?
It is the people that are
The ones that cracked.
dark poison or dragon type,
Right.
yes.
Okay.
But as Riot is both, Riot is unconscious.
Sick.
The only other hint I'll give you is if any of those numbers had rolled doubles, they would be worse than unconscious.
All right, well, I'm gonna change what's happening in my room now.
Okay. Sure.
Fiery bit of lava.
Seeing as Riot is not okay, I'm gonna pick him up
Okay.
and I am going to walk past Bentley and I am gonna go find Milo.
Okay.
CJ, wait up.
Mute, Biohazard, Bane. I think that's everybody else.
No, my boy.
Bentley escaped disaster for once.
Astrid
Holy
as well
shiz.
is struggling to stay standing.
Okay.
Conscious. 3 points of exhaustion. Conscious. Riot has 5 points of exhaustion.
I'm gonna check in with
Can I?
obviously
Try to
Growl
help her?
and
She just needs
Bark.
sleep.
Oh, okay.
They're stable. They're not in danger of death.
Okay.
But they're like not happy to be here.
As CJ is walking past me with
Being
Riot,
that close to
yeah.
the Source Stone getting cracked in that way. It's
Okay.
not great.
Can Bentley do medicine checks on the halvesies, so winter, bark, growl.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to just roll 3 medicine checks?
Yeah, just throw one if you want.
Okay.
You just taking a look at him?
Can I roll 3?
Sure. You can roll 3.
It's 12 on the first one.
Okay.
That's way better. That's a 23.
Okay.
A 12, a 23, and a 14.
You're pretty quickly able to piece together a source stone that close to them. The amount of energy present in that space, it's gonna take some time. You're able to glean it's probably localized, that much energy being expended that quickly, but each of those stones receiving a crack as large as it did, it's gonna take a toll on them.
Even if they were like in the manor or in
Even if they were in the PC network.
Oh wow.
It is part of their essence, what makes them them.
Yeah.
A part of that was cracked.
Okay.
So it's gonna take a while for that crack to
Well,
heal.
Bentley will imagine like a splint for Winter's leg, and then just like other miscellaneous, like if I can give Bark a neck brace or something stupid.
But just his non-existent neck.
Yeah.
He's just wearing like a little pool donut.
Yeah, but just like try and help whatever is ailing them in some kind of way with what I can conjure from the manor with my brain.
Okay. Yeah. You take the time, you make little splints.
Okay, I'll just play doctor
Patch
with
everybody
the 3
up.
of them while CJ takes Riot away.
Yeah, they're exhausted, but not in the traditional sense.
Right.
We're not doing like, disadvantage on attack rolls, saving throws, speeds have. They're just tired. It's like they've been up for a couple days.
Yeah.
Or just had like a massive fight. They're winded. They're like, I don't feel so good.
They just need to take a day or two.
Yeah, Riot just took 2 hits for being dark poison, which is just unfortunate. Not really a way around that. 'Twere random. But yes, CJ, as you exit your space, looking for Meatloaf Rooster.
In my room. You coming to my room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Show it.
The final countdown.
I bang on the door.
Yeah.
I come in the door.
Okay. Treating Monty and Growl right now. Looking him over. What's up?
Hey, look what your puzzle did. Fix him.
Well, maybe if someone didn't slow me down, we could have broken him in time and this wouldn't have happened. And I'll give him 30 temporary HP points to Riot.
Okay. Riot kind of perks up a little bit. He's like, I feel a little better.
There you go.
Thanks. I'm gonna leave.
All right.
Does Riot still have the points of exhaustion?
Riot's still exhausted, yes.
Okay.
But has a little temporary buffer.
Gotcha.
Like, Riot's at full hit points. This is more of a spiritual wound than anything else,
I
but
see ya. Okay.
Do I need to do anything to understand that, or can I kind of just understand that?
that it's like not a physical wound?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no signs of like,
Okay.
oh no, Riot broke a rib somehow. He's literally just barely conscious. And then Milo's just like, okay, and he's just like,
Like smelling salt.
it's
Cool.
kind of like adrenaline.
Yeah.
Here, take this shot.
I'll go back into my room and kind of round up the boys that took a hit and be like, I think it's just gonna be like this for a little while. Just rest and you'll be all right.
Winter's like, it's no different than the fight of '83.
Yeah, there we go. It happens.
Just wrap it up. I'll be fine.
And once they're okay, I'll be like, you guys getting on this roller coaster? You gonna take it easy?
Winter's like, you know it. Just being tough, and Riot's like, I'm gonna sort this one out. I'm going to the kitchen.
Just go eat something or something. And then
He'll imagine an entire lechonk and eat it.
nice. We'll make the move to get back on the roller coaster.
It's canon.
You made it canon now.
Yep.
He's in it.
Bentley will leave CJ's room and go back to his own room.
Okay.
And send out his team, noting that they all seem to be relatively okay.
Mhm.
And he'll just do training for a few hours before eventually they get too tired and pass out.
Sure.
try and work on Rose's ally shielding and whatnot.
Okay. CJ, about an hour later, there's a little rap tap tap at your door.
Oh.
A rather dense one, I should say.
Go check it out.
A dense.
Allimere's standing at your door.
Hello?
Are you still interested in becoming more than you are? You seem a little lost. Might be good to have something to focus on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine a safe space for yourself.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I may need to sedate you.
What are we doing?
I'm going to give you the blood.
I don't know what that means.
Your wish is to walk like I do.
Like turn
Yes.
into animals.
You still want this?
I mean, it'd be cool.
I may need to sedate you afterwards, and then make sure you do not run rampant in this house.
So like you're just gonna like take your blood and put it in my body,
Not exactly, but basically, if that helps you understand.
and that's gonna make me turn into animals?
Yes. And then I will help you come back.
Huh. Let me
Do you need to think about this?
let me sleep on it.
Let me consult the magic 8-ball.
Okay.
That's in my room.
But probably.
Suit yourself.
Is that the
Like this is most likely going to happen.
Try again later.
I just feel like I should sleep because I'm really angry right now. And if I
I'm just saying there is no better catharsis than to run free, as the wolves do.
That is true, but usually when I make decisions when I'm really angry, it's not smart. I'm trying to work on that.
Suit yourself.
Okay.
You know where to find me. I'm not going anywhere.
I'll look. I'll find you.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. Just not right now. Thank you though.
The offer stands. I'm going to your kitchen.
Enjoy.
He just waves the staff and a door appears next to your door, opening into the kitchen, and he's like, "Why do you use a foyer?"
Smart.
Is D in D's room?
No. I'm still eating. I'm
He's
still
still in the
still
kitchen with
stress
arms
eating.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
You see Riot come in, eat a whole pig. Allimere comes and goes, "That sounds good. One of those."
Good lord.
As
A
I'm just
Lechonk
like,
with an apple in the mouth.
I'm like,
Ooh.
continue to eat my vegetarian meal.
But Huntail is still in D's room.
Oh,
Just FYI.
interesting.
He's waiting in your sheets.
But yeah, I'll see Mute. Mute will probably like wobble in and
Yeah.
and I'll be like, oh Jesus, and then D kind of like snaps in and is like, oh, it's Biohazard and Bane that are hurting too.
Yeah.
So
Everybody
then-
kind of walks in and they're like, "Dad, I don't feel so good. I feel a little sleepy. I think I ate something funky."
Yeah, then I'll take them back to my room and then I'll treat them as such, make sure that they're taken care of, and then seeing Huntail just in there, I'm like,
Dude, my blueberry muffins I ate, I think we're sour. My tom-tom doesn't feel so good.
told you not to eat those.
I'm gonna make a quick trip to D's room before I turn in for the night.
Sure.
I'll knock on the door.
Yellow.
Everybody's knocking on
Poke my
everybody's
head
door.
in.
It's like a Scooby-Doo chasing.
Hey D,
Hey buddy,
just checking on you, make sure you're good.
this has been a wild couple months that I've known you guys.
Yep.
I'm doing good.
That's good. Thanks for having my back there. I know this is crazy and a lot of stuff's happening, and yeah.
I don't know what to believe. I don't not trust you, but I don't fully trust the situation. Am I surprised that you lied to us? I mean, you didn't lie, but you didn't like outright say anything. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like
It's true.
it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely towed the line. You guys know and knew everything that I knew and everything I knew.
Yeah.
It was just who specifically that was,
Yeah.
and I don't think that.
I will say you
Would've played
danced around
out.
the subject elegantly.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. It sucks, but who's to say that was the right or wrong decision?
yeah,
I have no idea.
for sure.
You probably don't even really know for sure, but it's what your gut told you, and if that's what your gut, that's your gut.
I mean, if what it's done so far has been amazing, and what it can supposedly do now is even greater. Like if we can go to Oriander and cure all those Tauros,
Yeah.
like that's incredible. Like I don't know how you turn that down, I guess. So
Looking at Milo.
Uh-huh.
I'm not trying to insight check him by any means.
Sure.
But I just want to see because now seeing what the tombstone did to CJ
Yeah.
and seeing what now the psychic stone is doing to him, is there any sort of bad negative effects? Just to kind of gauge everything to where I'm kind of treating both on the same kind of like playing field. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I wanted to say as a joke that he looks like the potion seller guy, or like Megamind. You walk in there, he's
Big
just,
brain.
you can't handle my strongest potions.
Potion.
No, there's no drastic change to Milo's physicality.
Like it doesn't look like he's dying.
No,
Like
not at all.
by any means.
He does look like he is processing information very quickly. It's almost as though while you're conversing, he's like, yes, and like answering your question the second you finish. But beyond that, no.
Okay.
No
Yeah,
notable
just
change.
to kind of gauge like everything, because he's still trying to process. So
I mean, I understand the apprehension, but I mean, if this were to play out in a scenario where the gifts that these are help prevent the moon touched fight, whatever, and we win at the cost of me dying, and someone has to do it, you know,
yeah,
someone's got to do it.
I mean,
Like we discussed with Helios, better me, I guess, than some random schmo off the street that he could have picked the wizard in the woods and we'd all be
Yeah.
screwed.
yeah, no, I mean, I get it. I totally do. I mean, I'm still trying to wrap the head around that there's magical rocks and runes, and I have this trident that can do magical things. And like 4 months ago, I was like, it's science, and now it's like magic, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm so at a
Agreed.
loss for everything, so I'm kind of just riding this crazy train until the end, baby.
All right. Yeah, I feel that too. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks again for your help with that and curing everyone. You know, putting you and your team on the line has been difficult, but
I'd do it all over again.
same. But good night.
Later, buddy. And then I'm just like, like, you know, like when after like you're done working out and like your body's just sore, even though we didn't do anything, like I'm kind of just like, and I'll just kind of like relax.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take it easy.
Just like, I'm just gonna vibe.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hang out in a beanbag chair.
Okay.
But I'm gonna start drawing up schematics.
Okay.
For armor sets using the Kill Squad armor.
Yes. Good. Very good.
In addition, and this is just something to kind of put into your brain for now, but I would like to work on proficiency with the smithing kit.
Okay. We'll get started.
Yeah.
Those just take time.
Yeah,
The more you work with it, you'll figure it out.
for sure.
Go make a treetop hammock and lay in it and just kind of stare at the stars and
Baskin.
process and
Baskin Robbins.
drift off eventually.
They always find out. Okay. Just chilling. Phoebes, have we made a decision on whether or not to look through the looking glass?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Oh, someday, gang. Someday.
Spoilers, it's session 157.
Probably. It's always funny when I'm like, okay, here's this really complicated thing with like a minimal downside if you use it, and everybody's like, dude, I can't wait until they look at this thing, and I'm like, it's never gonna happen. It's okay. Don't rush. Take your time. Think about it. Think it over. Okay. Sleep comes to each and every one of you. Milo, you dream in like full Technicolor. Your brain is racing through
Okay.
everything. Things are just... You've had a day,
Mm-hmm.
and you've been exposed to a lot of like elemental radiation. You're very tired. That's what I'm trying to say. You have some
We're not
crazy
all
vivid
gonna
dreams.
get cancer.
Well,
Okay.
Maybe.
Let's not be too hasty.
there's a 21st stone out there, and it's the radiation stone, and you were supposed to like pour all the energy. I'm just kidding. I'm
It's
just
in
messing with you.
Chernobyl. It's fine.
Yeah. You guys all light up on Geiger counters now, though. You should probably see a doctor.
God.
But no, there's no other adverse effects. Sleep will come for each of you in time. As will the morning. And it's at that point I'm going to throw to Phoebe. Where does the manor appear? Back where it was, or elsewhere?
No, the Etiola.
We're going to Etiola. Okay. As we discussed very briefly, I think not last time, a couple sessions ago. As you place the manor as close as magically possible to Etiola, you're about a quarter mile away from the city proper. So you will emerge onto the side of a like snowy mountain peak. As the door swings open, it's just there's just like blizzard snow flowing in. But about 10 feet ahead of the manor, it's perfectly clear day. Like you can see through this blizzard. You're like 10 feet. We can do it. But Claremont's eyes kind of light up. He's like, ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Back, baby.
He'll like grab Bentley and be like, ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm hanging with you this trip. Whack.
He keeps it gentle.
Oh, good.
He doesn't want to shatter your arm.
Love that.
He's like, you've been through so much and you are so thin.
Me gentle giant. Thank you, Claremont.
With all the excitement of a man on a religious pilgrimage,
Love that.
Claremont is just, ooh, ooh.
Bentley will
He's
just
kind of, he's hot stepping by the door. He's like, can we go, can we go, can we go?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
hanging out with Claremont.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I am benching Biohazard and Bane so they can rest in the manor.
Okay.
And I'll swap them out for Iris and Haka.
Iris and Haka,
Friends with each other.
together forever.
No, Iris is a
Hanging out.
lonely spirit. She just likes
She
to
is.
be by herself.
Yeah. Ghosts.
But I will release Fang, seeing that we're in Etiola.
Just let him go.
Yeah.
Just forever. Goodbye.
And no.
I release him.
But
Yeah.
he's
Interesting choice of
I
words.
release
Yeah,
you.
well, release it from the ball and let
Okay.
him just be about.
Yeah.
We've been working on having him just innately go into the water typing, but without D's control, he goes to the ice.
Okay. Very good.
Fire and ice.
Which makes him water.
Touche. Touche.
There we go.
Tequila typing.
Fire water. Okay. Anybody else doing anything fun? I know I kind of just jumped to like the manor doors opening. I'm just sort of presuming breakfast shenanigans occur.
Oh, I'm chomping at the bit to go to Etiola. Bentley's very excited, so he's just as stoked as Claremont is.
Okay. Well, all right then. Pull up this old dock.
I'm gonna lag a little bit before everybody.
Sure.
And I'm gonna talk to Dez.
Okay.
Big Dez?
Hello.
Is Dez injured?
Hello. Not
Ghost,
particularly.
right?
Well, he's ghost poison, no?
Dez is a weird. He's a weird haunter.
Okay. Just clarifying.
But also it's been
I'm glad.
Also, it's been
haunters
it's been a
are.
rest, so everybody's good to go.
Oh, they're
They're
good to
like,
go.
yeah, they're fine. They
Are
just needed
haunters
sleep.
normally
I'm gonna give
ghost
him
poison?
another day.
Yeah.
He's not.
Okay. Well,
He
that
just
answers my
he-
question.
He's just a ghost.
That
Yeah.
is good news in this
Um,
particular moment.
Yeah, Dez is currently ghost with like an asterisk, but yeah.
Okay. Cool.
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm alright.
There's been a lot of crazy shit that's been going down.
Yeah. Follows you around, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like a bad, stinky shoe.
Stay invisible, but like just keep an eye on Milo and like just watch him. Just like see if he does anything weird or like
Alright,
if he.
you want me to scare him?
No, we're
Don't
not
be
like
like,
playing
"Look at it,
games.
look at it."
We're not playing games. This is more of like a reconnaissance mission. Like
Are you
just,
sure I'm the right ghost for
you're-
the job?
No, yeah, you are.
You said no
you're,
first.
You're the guy.
You said no yet.
I thought you were gonna ask a different question.
Alright.
Just watch him. Like you don't have to
Okay.
like interact with him at all. Just be around, floating invisibly.
I can do that.
See if he is, and then we'll report back tonight.
About time you have faith in me, give me a real
Dude,
mission.
You got this. You're
That
gonna kill
didn't
it.
require me to go away. And he goes, I'm a phantom.
Here's
You
the
can
deal.
still see him.
Here, you did. Like
I'm invisible, right?
I can see him, or like
He is visible.
everyone can see him.
He's visible.
No, you're not.
No, I can. I can still see me hands.
Yeah, because you're not doing it.
Well, I'm trying. I'm doing what I always do.
Okay, what? I don't know why it's not working.
Well, me neither. I don't know.
Okay, well, just fly.
Don't look at me. I can't go invisible when you're looking.
Okay, I won't. But like, fly around. Here's the deal.
Close your
though.
eyes.
If like he
Close your eyes.
does,
I'm go invisible.
if he does see you for whatever reason, like say you accidentally come back to like being able to be seen, just act like you were trying to.
Well, how
scare
come
him.
you can see me right now? I'm doing the thing I always do. I'm going.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna turn around. You try it, and then I'll turn back around.
He's still there?
Oh, Jesus.
He's Kel from Mystery Men. He can only go invisible
All right, it's
when
not.
nobody else
It
is
doesn't
watching.
seem like it's working, but that's fine. Just like you, just be around, and that's your mission. Like you don't need to get close.
But this
to
was
him or
like my
anything.
one thing I was working
It's
on.
fine.
I
You
can't do it anymore.
you can do it. If it doesn't work, it'll be alright.
I'll just look really inconspicuous.
Yeah, no, like don't act weird. Just be around. Just like
I'm
float
not acting
around.
weird at all. This
Hang
is
out,
me.
float
I always float like this.
All right.
I'm just here.
I'm a master of disguise.
I'll call Mon out too.
Okay.
And be like, hey,
Hello.
I had to catch you
Yeah,
because
that's
I
o-
was worried that
that's
you
okay.
were gonna get hurt.
I didn't
So
really
just wanted
notice.
to check in
I was
with
kind of
you.
just sleeping.
I know.
Alright.
I
That's
just wanted
okay.
to check in.
Everything's fine.
Good. Okay. And then I'll put her on my shoulders
Alright.
like normal.
She's like, this is much better.
And then we'll call out Crash and
Okay.
jump on his back and run out the door.
Crash is like, oh, it's cold, and then gets out and is like,
just get through it. Yes, I know. We're in a different place.
Question for Bentley. Do you have Apophis out and about?
Not currently.
and the beat.
Will that help you?
It will. I'm good.
Oh, Apophis, you just spear him.
Yeah, well, so Bentley will walk with Claremont still.
Yes.
But he'll send out Mortar to be
Okay.
like his like dual bodyguards, one providing heat in the snow, and then
Yes.
he'll also send out Apophis on his shoulder. Now
So
that
he is
we're,
out.
we're going toward Rune Land.
Okay.
Iris will pop out of the ball. And I'm just like, just be around, chill, hang out, blend in. And as soon as I say blend in, she will Mask of Many Faces. And she kind of giggles, and she will turn into Apophis and kind of just hover around.
That was pretty good.
Not bad.
Strange.
She floats around but has no rock. She's just... This is bizarre. What is this limb for?
Guess he holds stuff? Here.
I will hold a rock. And she just picks up like a little snow-covered boulder. This is mine now, I suppose.
I was going to give you snow, so that's probably better.
Yeah, it'd be funny if it was just a snowball.
This
Just gradually
fun.
melts.
Okay. Who else is out of Pokeballs? Walking into Etiola. My squad, who has been here before, will sort of know why I'm asking this question. Does anybody have a steel type with them and out?
Oh, Hone Edge.
Yeah.
Knowing that, I'll hang him in the manor.
Okay. All right.
Is that not allowed here?
Can't go in, can't enter.
With steel types?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
That's part of it.
Interesting.
Steel is part of it.
Okay.
But I'll actually, you know what? I'll activate Hone Edge and I'll let him float about the manor, and he'd be like, "This is weird."
I'll be over here. He just looks like a Castlevania enemy. Floating axe. Going over here, guys. Okay.
As everyone's kind of standing around awkwardly, not talking with one another, I'm gonna head to the main house.
Okay. All right.
To set the scene for my two boys who have not been to Etiola before.
As you kind of curve around, it's about a quarter mile of sort of snow and icy rock steps, but it's temperate where you're at. And you can even see a blanket of snow landing about 30-ish feet at an angle above you, and then just kind of sloughing off gently. It's almost like you're under some sort of large dome.
Interesting.
And you see a number of carvings on the sort of the right of you, carved into the mountainside on the way up. You see nature is family. Family comes first. The tribe is family. The tribe is one with nature.
Okay.
But as you kind of curve around, Diaz, you're like, I know what I'm doing. Curve around the side. You see that old longhouse that you left oh so long ago. Seems like an entire lifetime ago at this point. Partially collapsed. Heavy gouges in the floor from very enormous steel claws. And there is a scorch mark up the side of this mountain, just blackened with soot still, and snow has no way of getting in to wash it down. There is a collapsed bit of this longhouse, out from beneath which a large boot can be seen. The three of you who have been here before, if you would throw me a history check.
Is this new for you guys?
No.
Okay.
Well, all the destruction, yes, in a way. 11.
19.
19?
11.
11?
Mm-hmm.
2? It's Gordo's boot,
Oh,
from his good leg.
Poor buddy.
That's not good.
The fire that had caught in the longhouse has long since extinguished itself. But only the front of that longhouse remains. You do still, thankfully, see the enormous body of an Arcanine sleeping coiled around the outside of it. One of the fangs chipped and broken. Large, healing over scars at this point. It's been a few months. And one enormous man still standing vigil. As Yanosh stands up from the rubble of his longhouse, that massive fire pit still burning, ever burning, always, stands and steps out. I see you are all still alive, and you have brought friends.
Were you attacked by those creatures? The ones in the air?
No, by a metal demon the last time you three were here.
It got in?
It came for you.
We fought it, though.
Yes. It was quite fast once it realized you had left. It did not take long to do what it did. I hope you accomplished what you needed.
That was like immediate.
Yes, it was quite swift.
I mean, it's
How did it get
gone.
in? I thought it couldn't get.
Yeah.
When we were here, it couldn't get in.
It couldn't, and then it did. It should not have been able to. Our barriers failed. I hope whatever you did, whatever was so urgent, was worth it.
We honestly were trying to lure it away.
Yeah,
Well,
that clearly didn't work.
Yeah.
I suppose it did in time. Just not before it had gouged what remained of my tribe.
Is there not as many people and stuff around?
There
as
is me.
was?
Even your friend still lies over there. I do not know his burial customs, and so have chose to leave him there. He died a warrior's death. If it's any consolation to you. Why are you here?
Well,
Seek another counsel with a god you don't believe in?
Just about to leave.
just I guess really
sir,
to apologize now.
My name's Bentley. I wasn't here the last time.
I don't think this is the time, Bentley.
I will hear no apology, you are children.
I want to learn about the runes.
Then I'm afraid you are about 2 months too late.
Why is that?
Yanosh is no longer among the living.
Oh, fuck.
There is none alive who can invoke a new rune.
This guy's like the gym leader, and that's kind of like it. All the like rune keepers and stuff he's saying are deceased.
I don't
When he
understand
says
what's
that
going
name,
on.
that's the guy with like the stuff and the thing. Oh, he
Oh,
dead?
what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh,
The
no.
the individual that allowed you to
That's-
commune with the Icebringer is no longer among the living.
So everyone is dead except for
Him.
Yanosh.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's what I
Oh.
said.
It is my curse that I am alive. Would that I had died alongside my brethren. I would be at peace. Instead I sit and wait for a death that will not grace me with its presence. But you come to learn of the runes?
Yes, sir.
The path to Breezelock Peak is still open. Maybe you'll find something up there. If it's not reduced to rubble.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Do not apologize.
Well,
It is unbefitting of one such as yourself. For you are not to blame in this. None of you are. It is an unhappy circumstance of life that it should end.
yeah, I know.
Oh, I feel a little responsible.
Yeah.
I really thought that it couldn't get in and we like lured it away because we left and it was on us like the next day, if even
Not even
that.
not even
Not
a
even
day.
that.
Within minutes.
It was, yeah.
seconds.
Are there two of them? Were there two of them? The Stonebreakers?
We only saw one
But in the files you guys looked at, there was only one?
Mm-hmm.
that I remember.
How did it do that? That's like incomprehensibly fast.
I mean, it did barrel
Unless they-
through forests, like, but then I don't know how it got. I don't know. I'm gonna go over to Gordo's body.
You know what?
Yeah,
Hold-
I'm gonna
hold
go
that
over to
thought.
Gordo.
I'm putting on my goggles.
From the thing?
The ones that D made me.
Yeah.
Because the
I thought
fact
it's
that
the head.
I'm putting on the goggles that D made me, unrelated.
Yeah.
The one where I can like
Oh.
see people's.
Like
I
all
thought it
the
was the
source
same.
stones.
I thought it was the same thing. Like,
It is.
That's what it was.
It is. But
But I made him aviator goggles.
with the intention that if everybody here is dead and he lived somehow, there's a chance he's trying to trick us, and this is the Oni. So I'm gonna look at him.
Sure. He glows similarly to Claremont. A sort of dull maroon.
Interesting.
The Arcanine is lit up like bright, bright blue.
like Nubster Ice Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Do you have a shovel? I don't know, or something
For what purpose?
to bury Gordo.
The least we can do.
You may find one in the rubble.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm
look.
gonna search the rubble.
I'm gonna search Gordo and to see if he has any sort of, well, just things that shouldn't be buried, and two, if he has any like next of kin, a picture or somebody that we can contact.
Sure.
I want to make sure Malcolm's not gonna get buried.
Investigation checks from both of you.
Ooh, solid. That is a 25.
Hot dang.
Natural 18.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll,
6.
Tia? 6? Oh boy. I don't think that's very good. I think that's quite low. Intelligence is your best stat, though. So maybe.
See if I'm faster.
I want to say it's a 12 plus if you're proficient.
Oh yeah,
Which
she's
you
plus
are.
8,
Yeah,
so 14.
14. Dang, pretty good. Yes, Phoebe, you are able to find. It almost looks like a military grade, kind of like collapsible spade shovel. You are able to find one of those. The ground around you, it's worth noting, is fully a mountainside, though. It will be difficult to dig a grave.
How does Claremont react to all of this?
Claremont takes a pretty substantial knee and just hasn't really moved, and you can see some tears beginning to just kind of drip down his nose.
All right, Bentley will walk over to Claremont and just put an arm around his shoulder.
D, as you're searching Gordo for things. Malcolm's ball is crushed, but registers as unoccupied.
Good.
So wherever Malcolm is, whatever happened to him, he's not here.
Okay. I want to make sure we're gonna bury him alive.
Yeah.
God.
Gordo has still a splint on his leg. He wasn't going to be able to run. The upper half of him is about 6 feet away from the lower half. And there are 3 enormous claw marks that you can trace from the legs up the torso. You find $36. A picture of him with the research team. A newspaper clipping related to him and his search for the Yeti, which he had sort of circled, written, "I knew it," following the
He's
adventure
right.
he took with you. You find 2 ice axes and a small sort of like penknife.
Okay. As gruesome as it's going to be, I'm going to drag his upper half to where his lower half is.
Okay.
And attempt to, like, place them together.
Yeah. It is frigid cold up here, so the entire thing is just frozen in. So you just kind of and just drag it over.
And then
it's a grisly scene.
Just as we're digging and before we bury him, I'll take his 2 ice axes. I'll place them in his hands and kind of like cross.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just hold on to everything else. I'm not looking to add it to my inventory, but
You're gonna fleece the dead man?
oh wow. But I will open up my mom's journal and I'm gonna put that newspaper clipping in there and the picture of the research team.
Okay.
I'll put a note next to it stating that that'll clear his name.
Okay.
And then say a few words and that'll be it for me.
All right.
Can I, I'm gonna send out Nubster since it's gonna be hard. Can I have him, like, kind of build, since we can't go down, like, a, kind of a tomb around him?
A rock tomb.
Yeah.
Tomb him in? Absolutely. Build him a little cairn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nubster kind of pops out as like, what's, oh.
Yeah.
And just very, very subtly is just like, I get it. And just begins kind of entombing Gordo.
I'll put my hand on top and be like, Gordo, you were weirder than me, just saying a lot. I liked hanging out with you, and I wanted to come back and hang out with you more. And I'm sad that that's not going to be a possibility.
You didn't deserve this, friend.
No.
And you were right about the Yeti.
100%.
Somewhat fortunately, unfortunately, I did bring Derby. Derby will take his hat off and apologize in a sort of way.
Remembering his time pranking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did prank him. One last prank.
Squirts water out of a flower.
One last epic prank.
Got him.
I'll miss you, bro. Takes the hat off and like throws a rabbit.
Throws him in the grave and he lands on a whoopee cushion.
And Derby's like, it's what he would have wanted. Just let it happen.
That's for sure.
He would think it's hilarious. Just let it. It's okay. Okay. As the cairn is placed over Gordo, Yanosh will approach the whole cluster of you, holding a large icy staff. You came for the power of the runes? This is all that remains of it. I have no means of using it. We need a new speaker.
Well, I think either you or Claremont should take it.
Claremont will kind of rise, put a hand on your shoulder.
Yeah?
Thank you,
I
Phoebe.
trust you. Alright. After looking at Claremont's eyes and seeing that he's encouraging. Okay.
You'll kind of like
Very
hand this large
tentatively.
icy staff out towards you. You can see it's just kind of gently misting off the sides.
You can draw runes.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay. You'll teach me? Okay.
Claremont, give me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Come on, buddy. I'm rooting for you.
When the barbarian tries to decipher arcana.
I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you.
Intelligence, you
Yes.
said?
Intelligence for Claremont.
What if he used
Oh
his
my
strength
God.
because it's brain?
The strongest muscle is here, bro.
Got like a negative 15 intelligence.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's
Come on,
bad. I
Clara.
think he's got a 6.
Come on,
maybe
buddy.
lower.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's-
this is.
Oh my god.
Advantage because he's in the land of the runes.
Has nothing to do with the runes.
How about a 15?
A 15. Okay, Claremont in that moment goes. Teach you
Okay.
runes.
Yes. Yes.
Whoa.
I want to learn.
You can see his eyes kind of like really strain as he speaks a few words.
So what is
Wow,
left
wow,
of Etiola? You said that there's a long building where only the front of it remains, and
Yeah,
that's what
there's
Arcanine is
a-
lying in front of.
Yeah, there's the partially collapsed longhouse, the front right bit of which was what was resting atop most of Gordo. The rest of Etiola, as your friends can tell you, was tents. Just
And they're
a
just
little
gone.
cluster. Some of them are still standing, but
Was the longhouse also the gym, or that's a separate area?
no. The gym was just sort of present. You just challenged Yanosh.
That doesn't seem very safe, but okay.
For a little bit of clarity, because I know people at home will have this question too. Etiola's not technically part of the Laris region. It's like a protectorate sort of deal. There's an entire space north of here, but you got to go through like nearly impassable mountains. This is just a tribe that trades between those two spaces.
So it's like indigenous land, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they welcomed them in. The only constituent was like, this is a ideal place to put a gym. How about you, sir? And the chief of the tribe was like, okay.
I'll fight
We don't
people.
fight for sport, but if they want to come up here and fight my Arcanine, you can.
Word.
Can I check out this staff?
Yeah. By checkout, would you like to attune to it?
Yes.
Absolutely. I will draw up a doc for you,
Okay.
but the long and short of it is you will be able to inscribe runes.
Okay.
You won't know them inherently,
Yeah.
but you'll be able to invoke them in a similar manner to how you have seen.
Okay.
So you could, in theory, like right now, invoke the destruction rune because you've seen it.
Yeah.
You could do protection. Each one does a set amount of things, and you can have a certain number of them active at any one time. But the staff will allow you to do that.
But
It also gives you immunity to ice, extreme weather, and elevation sickness
But Yanosh
but-
said that no new runes would come
from his tribe.
from his tribe.
Like the people who were able to
The
teach
people
them
that
are
could
gone.
do that can no longer. They're no longer here. They're all dead.
like
or gone.
create
No.
new runes.
He's saying like there's no one to draw them anymore.
Yes.
Like,
Right,
he
right.
can't do it.
Yeah,
So
it's
now
not
you
making a
can.
new one.
Not
Oh, I
Nobody
see.
can make.
I see.
Nobody
That's-
can make
okay.
a new imprint of a new rune. Like you can't. Nobody here could make a rune
Okay.
because nobody knows how to do it.
But there are ones that existed,
Yeah.
that, and some of which
I thought you meant more.
My
along the
mistake
lines
is
of-
describing it as nobody can make a new rune.
Yeah.
That is also true.
Okay,
Nobody
that's
can make
what
a
I
new
thought.
one, but
Right.
nobody here
Like
can
that-
invoke runes anymore because they're all gone.
I see.
And Yanosh himself is runically inert. He can't do it.
Make sure you put ice staff and the thingies that it can do on your little sheet so you don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will make you a document.
Just forget it.
Yeah, I'll make you a document before the next time we play.
Okay.
But
Okay.
basically, it's like a staff of cold mountains, so you won't
Okay.
be affected by cold or anything.
Okay.
But being
There's a
able
lot
to
of
do,
other
like,
stuff too, but
protection room
Yeah.
before
I'll get you a
battle
doc.
would be kind of rad.
Yeah.
So Etiola is like kind of mostly on a cliffside, you said?
it is like on a plateau of a mountain.
Okay. So
Maybe like a half-mile
like,
radius at all that's been carved out.
closer to like the cliffside, are there like runes or markings like engraved into the mountainside?
Not within, but it is worth noting on your way in, you would have seen markings similar to Claremont's belt.
Okay.
That protection rune
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of lines where that snowfall stops, which is also what prevents the manor from opening up within.
Drew,
We can.
because there is Wi-Fi here, and because I put a tower up here previously,
Yeah?
I'm going to pull out the privateer tablet.
Okay.
And I'm going to send a message to my papa
Okay.
that I will text over to you later.
Okay.
I'm gonna check out the Scarlet and Violet leaks. Like, oh, sick!
You guys see this new Pokemon?
They're all leaking, man.
But after that, I am going to, whether Yanosh likes it or not, D is going to throw out Haka, and with the assistance of Fang, are going to start moving beams and putting things back into place as best as he can.
Sure.
He's doing it as a sign of like respect and apology, even though he doesn't want one. He gets one anyways.
Yeah?
So.
Yanosh makes no attempt to stop or help you.
Yeah.
He just watches.
If you want, next time we're in the manor, we can kind of like catalog the runes we know and work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna put the one that I know the most, obviously with like Claremont,
Yeah.
on Gordo's tomb, just so like nothing could
Protection
happen
on
to
Gordo's
it.
tomb.
Yeah.
Okay. As you concentrate for a moment, you expend a charge from your staff, and hovering over for a brief moment in a similar method to how you've seen these golden staghorns appearing of late, a rune of protection appears, just emblazoned in the air over Gordo's tomb, and a little shimmering veil of energy appears over top.
Phoebe, is that what's keeping the snow out? Something like that?
Yeah.
Cool.
The rune?
Yeah.
Is that, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the staff, but the rune.
The rune. Yeah.
Whatever she did.
These beams are really heavy.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Do you want some help?
Be nice.
Claremont just walks over.
Yeah.
Picks me up with it.
You're helping.
I'll go with Derby to help, like, cement it in the ground.
Okay. Hello, friend.
And was there like a staircase kind of thing leading
Further up?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
leading up to where y'all saw the
Yeah.
Articuno, I
Your
believe it was?
the folks who have been here before can tell you it's about almost an hour climb,
Oh,
almost
geez,
straight up
okay.
on these rock stairs.
Gotcha.
It's a little icy, and the entire temple when they were there was made from ice, just completely carved out of there. There were also many realistic statues.
Can I see it from what was the village?
It would go above the clouds.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Well,
you gotta
Bentley
go
will
up.
just be standing like kind of at the bottom of that and like trying to look up to see where it leads kind of deal, but he doesn't
Mm-hmm.
really know.
Yeah, you kind of just see those stairs just wind into clouds.
I'm gonna go over to Bentley. Hey,
Hey, what's up?
thank you for checking on my boys.
Yeah,
I
no,
appreciate
no
it. I
problem.
was super upset yesterday.
Yeah, no, and I understand it. And I talked to Milo, and I said that you guys kind of need to hash it out. But he doesn't seem too enthused upon having a chat with you, so it might be incumbent on you to maybe try and initiate that in a maybe less hostile way than earlier. Which, I mean, I understand. Like he did keep things from us, which wasn't cool. And it seems like he did know more than we did going into that whole situation, but
For sure.
it seems like the cracking of those stones might have injured the Pokemon that were associated with those types, I'm guessing. But I guess we can be thankful that it didn't get worse. Like if
Sure.
all of those had cracked,
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job continuing to open things, even though we didn't agree to open things in the first place, but whatever. It's not a big deal. He's got powers now, and they're good, so we gotta be okay with that.
Yeah, I'm really worried because we kind of were banking on both of them helping us, and now it's like none of them will. And now I was banking on the runes, and stupid Team Rocket thing killed everyone here except for Yanosh, so now we can't even lean on the runes, really. I mean, I'm hopeful that Phoebe's staff and Claremont can help. 'Cause Claremont seems to know what he's doing. He, like, really gets this stuff. And I trust Claremont, but I don't know, I don't really know where we go from here and, like, what we're gonna do against the Moon-Touched.
Yeah, I have no idea about that. I think we just train and try to prepare as many people as we can and let them know that this is gonna happen. And
Yeah.
try and fight, because otherwise we lose.
Right, and I mean, I feel like at this point, like, all we can do in the meantime is just train and get stronger, but I kind of feel like a bit of a dick if I'm asking Yanosh to have a gym battle here after, like, all of the village was wiped off the map. Like, that seems really messed up.
I don't know. This is also kind of messed up, but what else is he doing?
Yeah, I guess. What do you think is up there?
I have no idea. Down to check it out, though, if you want to go up there.
Well,
Is the manor closed? I'm going to look around and see if I see the door anywhere.
It's like a quarter mile.
Yeah, the door's
up.
still right out there, unfortunately. If you, like, full bore sprint, you could probably get there, like, a minute before it closes, but if you're like, no, I cheat my mind.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was
Just
way,
leap in and,
way-
like, your shoe falls off. You're like, no.
way back down
Yeah,
there.
because we couldn't
Yeah.
pop it in because of the runes and stuff around.
Right. Yes, I think we're going to be here for a while.
yeah, I mean, I am
go.
curious what's up these stairs. Like, I figured Milo, D, and Phoebe would know, because they were here before. I would assume that they would explore whatever's up there. It's kind of calling my name.
I thought we told you guys. I think
I
we
don't
told. Yeah,
remember.
we told you guys.
Yeah, we definitely did.
It's just been
Yeah.
2
A
years.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a hot
It's
minute.
been so long.
I don't remember if it was character to character or player to player of the,
I
like...
think it was character to character.
Phoebe,
Yeah.
put her
It was
notebook
it was
in.
player to player and then translated like we will relay this
Yeah.
to you because
Okay.
how else are we
This is
gonna?
where you
Yeah.
find out I'm actually a statue and this is my spirit.
Yeah,
that's
Phoebe's
been
actually
hanging
been the
out with
Oni
me.
for like 600
So-
episodes
Sick.
because she did die. There is a statue of her in that temple. Oops, because she gave a
There
berry
it
book.
Her going like this.
She gave a berry book to a god
Yeah.
that said this is really important to me. I've
TLDR.
never
Not
used it.
so cool.
You go up there, and if Articuno graces you with its presence, you have to sacrifice something to it, and if it doesn't think it's worthy enough, you get frozen forever and die.
And then there are people up there.
That
That's
failed.
the statues.
They're
like
realistic,
realistic statues.
There's super realistic ice sculptures, and I will hear no
Slander.
slander.
So, like,
Nothing to the
if
contrary.
you go
Nothing
in there,
otherwise.
that happens regardless?
No.
Nothing to the
Potentially,
contrary.
if
Well,
it decides to grace you with
if
its
it
presence.
wants to do that to you.
If it wants to.
The person that
I see.
held that staff, right, that Phoebe's using,
Yes.
was the one that would like talk
Yanosh
to
was
to
the
us.
one that was able to open a connection.
Yeah.
So whether or not anything would happen is,
Dude, you got a direct line to the Icebringer now. Like,
I'm not
what up,
messing with
player?
that until,
What's up?
until I know.
What's up, Icebird? I need some help. Can you freeze
Like
the
a
world?
phone, I'm like
One more
texting.
Yeah.
Yo, IB, we got some things going down.
You up?
What you doing?
Like, do you want to go up there?
I mean, maybe. I mean, we're here now. We can't go back into the manor, so... I don't know what there is to do here. Kind of was banking on...
What do you?
I'm gonna walk up behind you two.
I'll
seeing
turn
that
around
you're
and
over
like
there.
start to yell. What are you? Oh, what the?
Why did you sneak
Why would you do
Yeah.
that?
Des pulls up like right behind her. He goes, Phoebe's coming. Right as she's like, what are you doing?
Hi.
Hey, Phoebe.
What you guys
What-
doing?
We're discussing going up there.
Now you wanna go up?
Yeah, I mean we haven't been here, and like the
Is-
door's
Alright.
probably closed
Is
now.
this
so
where
either
you
we-
guys went?
Yeah. Plus, I feel like I should take this staff up there one last time. I don't know,
Why?
because that's where the last guy had it.
Okay.
Just as like a
Thank you.
Cool.
yeah.
Thank you. Next.
Thanks, bro.
Okay. Should we go?
Want to get Milo and D?
Milo D,
What's up?
Melody.
you want to come up?
The mountain thing?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I feel like that's a
Still.
case of I got my gift and there's no seconds.
Oh, I'm not like gonna call the.
I just feel
Icebringer.
I just feel more comfortable down here.
Okay.
I've done that.
That's fair.
I did my pilgrimage.
Okay.
But I'm going to look at Iris as she shifts back into form.
Yeah.
And I say, watch them, please. Just make sure nothing bad happens to them.
As you wish.
And she'll float and she'll hang out with Apophis, being as he doesn't talk as much as Dez.
Mortar.
She doesn't want to talk to Dez.
She's
Rude.
She's too good for him.
Mortar will stay with.
All right,
She has
elitist
standards.
Mortar will stay with D and help him lift his shrapnel of buildings or whatever it is he's doing.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like, well, it's important to him, so here we go.
Yeah. You guys are making pretty good progress lifting some stuff up.
Yeah, mostly I want to establish. I'm not gonna get this done in an hour, but like putting the structure to the longhouse back together.
For sure.
Doesn't have to be right now, but I'd like to have a conversation with Yanosh and Allimere.
Okay.
Whichever one you want to do first.
1, 2, 3 going up.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2 staying down.
Yes.
Building house, having combo, walking.
But you're welcome to be a part
I
of
would
it.
like to be a part of a portion of it.
Sure.
Like I'm assuming they're having it by the longhouse where the fire is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
It was
So-
like, hey, come here.
Yeah, I figured.
So
as much.
what we'll do is I'll start with the combo while you guys are kind of walking up.
Okay.
Because there's an hour to kill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Unless you guys are like full sprinting, doing the like
Well, I
demon
mean-
run up the stairs so you can get away from the demons at the bottom of the stairs.
I wouldn't be running. I would
In the
just be
darkness.
like,
I didn't turn the lights off. I keep the lights on, so
Oh.
I don't need to do the demon
That's
run.
smart. Because there's nothing worse. You turn it off and then there's just like a pale-faced demon at the bottom and you're like, I'm going to die. I got to
Been
run.
there, brother.
Yeah. So, you call over Yanosh and Allimere casually.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it to you, sir.
Okay.
Cash.
Yanosh is just watching the longhouse be rebuilt.
Is there any connection at all between the staff that you gave Phoebe and this one right here? And I'll point to Allimere's. And asking both of them?
They both kind of in unison just go, no.
No? Okay. Interesting.
Get out.
fool.
Allimere will hesitate and be like, no. No
They
connection.
just look
Similar
like each
maybe, but no connection.
Okay. Asking Yanosh, how do you say it? I just want to...
Yanosh?
Yanosh. Asking Yanosh if
Yanosh.
he is
Yanosh.
familiar with Blue, the champion.
She did come through here.
Like
while
recently
ago.
or a long, long time ago?
Handful of decades.
Okay. Oh, that recent?
other.
Yes.
Okay.
For your guys' reference, this blue has only been sealed away for like 25, 30 years.
Okay.
This is a recent
Yeah.
change. She
Okay.
was not in there for hundreds of years.
Oh,
a couple
okay.
decades.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Couple
I
decades.
thought it was hundreds.
I know there's a lot of wars and conflicts and
Yes.
stuff, but these two specifically have only been sealed away for 25, 30 years.
Was
Okay,
it was
okay.
it to do the gym?
Yes.
And it was how was that battle?
Brutal and quick.
Gotcha. Did you get any weird kind of vibes that she was maybe up to no good, or
She was the strongest trainer I have ever faced.
but in like a good way?
In a brutal way. Strength was all that mattered to her.
Gotcha.
There was nothing beyond it. It was a fight. She was here for a purpose and moved on.
Got it. You didn't have any issues with aliens lately? Rock aliens or flying looking zombie creatures? Because
Mercifully, no.
if I'm being honest, that's when we saw this is what we thought had happened. Because they hit every town and city in the Laris region. Some of them also no longer stand.
They did not come here. My heart goes out to your people.
Same to yours.
Mine will live on in their own way.
Okay. I'm sure I know the answer to this question, but if you would like refuge or to go somewhere else so you're not up here by yourself, we can help you relocate.
I have sent word to the other tribes.
Got it.
Others will be here soon.
Okay. That's good. Allimere, in your opinion, do you think Blue's just gonna continue the hunt and we should put a stop to her, or do you think she'll kind of wear herself out? And
I imagine when she realizes the fight is over, she will rest. I do not know what this champion role entails, but your people speak highly of her. If there is any good to be had in there, I'm sure she will come back to it.
well, my hope is that if she stumbles into town, she'll get a hero's welcome and kind of get healed up. And if she's not a good person, we'll know pretty much immediately.
I imagine that bit will sort itself out, but I have never been a people person.
I don't know if we talked about this last time, Yanosh, but it seems like you are also gifted in power from a stone as well.
Yes. I have made contact with a stone that gives incredible martial prowess.
Was it with Blue when she came here?
No, but I recognize the essence.
When Blue came through?
Yes.
So she had the thing with like the crystal hands?
Yes, that is the only partner she used. I offered her a full team of 6. She chose 1.
Oof.
Whoa.
Most can go several rounds in the ring before getting exhausted. She was done in 2.
Things. Nuclear weapon.
Whoa.
Yes, her partner was already quite skilled from what I've been able to glean.
I'm
The
kind of
martial stone made it nearly unstoppable.
yeah. I'm kind of thinking that she's either been corrupted by the stones or like one of her Pokemon to be as aggressive as she is.
When she was here, there was no aggression, just purpose, drive. Many of your people come here seeking a fight to better themselves, take on this challenge
And this was just
as a personal test of merit. Hers was something else entirely.
just to check off the list and keep on going.
I was merely a stop on a journey.
Drew. Retroactive. He does not have an arrow tattoo, correct?
Correct.
Okay. He has many other tattoos, just not an arrow one.
Many other tattoos, no arrow.
Okay.
Do either of you, have you ever heard of maybe where she came from? Like her hometown?
She is from somewhere down below.
In the Laris region?
Yes.
Isn't that something that would be known?
Where Blue's from?
Yeah, yeah.
Green Gate.
Oh.
That's why there's a statue.
Oh, that's what I. But like,
Yeah,
am I
it just-
misremembering?
Hometown hero.
Yeah, she just predates D by 20 years.
And it would make sense that
Okay.
Yanosh would
That's-
have no idea. 'Cause she just rolled in.
She's
stomped
from
out
the
gym.
complete
Yeah.
other side of a region he's
Yeah.
barely a part of.
Yeah.
Hey, Milo.
What's up?
With Blue kind of just prancing and parading all about, should we let Rosalie know?
Yeah.
It being as like balance and everything, and
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
kind of like anti-balance, it seems like.
Sounds good.
Okay. Boop, boop, ba-doo.
What's the sitch? Oh, hey, D.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, you know, just day to day, couple gym challenges.
Me too.
Nothing major. Really?
Nope.
Oh.
Blue's back. I'm gonna drop that meteor right here now.
Blue's
and
back.
She was heading south from where the stone area were.
The who?
I don't know where that is, but she's heading south.
South from Greengate. She was north of Greengate, now she's heading south.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that was south. Please correct me if I'm
how's
wrong, Drew.
she doing?
Not good.
Haven't heard from her since she marched through here like she owned the place.
She had anger and vengeance in her eyes, a broken leg, and it seemed to not bother her at all, and all of her Pokemon were 13 times the size of probably what they should be.
Sounds like Blue.
Just figured you should know, and let anybody else know.
Is anybody else back with her?
Not anymore.
I understand.
Don't know, and I'm gonna point the phone towards Milo.
Oh, hey!
Hey, how's it going?
Well, you know, life-changing news just dropped.
Yeah. It's true. Was our question?
Yeah, did anyone else come back with Blue?
Momentarily.
Momentarily.
Yeah, and then they died. Willingly, it seemed.
I see. They've moved on to the next phase of whatever comes next.
Yep.
Well, I'm not sure what to do with that information, but if Blue's back, I better let the other, I got some calls to make.
Yeah, I mean, if you see her, or if anyone sees her, just try to relay that.
Will do.
Her quest is over. And,
First the moon, now Blue's back. This could get interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you think Blue will help us fight the moon?
I have no doubt, but she's been gone for a long time.
Yeah, she didn't look too hot.
Well, hopefully she makes it wherever she's going safely, and we take it from there. Her team is formidable if they're anywhere close to what they were when they came to me.
Can you do us a favor?
Sure.
And just shoot us a call if you get any news about it?
Will do.
Thanks, girl. Appreciate ya.
No problem.
Stay
She's
safe.
like just visibly like shaking. She's like, I gotta go.
Yeah, and I'll just hang up and boop. Ooh.
It didn't seem like she was overly excited at her return, but it wasn't like a bad thing either.
I think it's more of like this could go either way. Like, I feel like Blue is just like, honestly, like a pin drop away from just snapping. I don't know. And if she just lets those things gallivant all over, she's just gonna walk through everything. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll have to wait. I don't have him with me. Just kidding.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna look towards Yanosh, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I used that bone."
How did it go?
Well, and I'll kind of look over towards where his Arcanine is, and Fang's kind of like in its face, like puppy wag, like with the tail.
I'm just
Playing with
picturing
me.
Fozzie.
Yeah. This thing's the size of like a school bus.
God.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll gesture over that.
That is a comfort to me.
That's good. I mean, I know you're in no place to do a whole lot, but any sort of tips and tricks onto knocking us a little bit more sense into the little guy. I mean, I know he's a puppy, but I mean, with everything going on. I kind of not need that right now. If that makes sense.
English is
I
your
mean,
first
grow up.
language.
I kind of not need that now.
Yeah.
I kind of not need that now.
Hey, when you're rolling with a 10 charisma, baby, I'm
Yeah.
gonna play into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That tickled me.
Not that I know how to invoke it, but there is a rune of control.
Okay.
It is what keeps my Arcanine at heel when needed.
That doesn't hurt him in any way, or...
Not physically, no.
Okay.
It is a denial of freedom. But sometimes that is necessary.
Ooh, I had the post show.
Fun. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna go back to picking things up.
Alright.
Because I'm just like, you're so huge.
Yeah. Alright. Stairway to Iceland.
Yeah.
Icetown, USA.
Well, what?
Let it go.
There's a sign. Icetown. Population, Ben Wyatt. That's a Parks and Rec joke.
Lol.
Got him!
Love it.
Boom, baby! Alright. Did you guys set off on your
I'll
little
lead the
staircase
way.
journey?
Up
Phoebe
these
very-
stairs.
Very confident.
I know where I'm going.
So,
That's where these stairs are going.
Phoebe, refresh our memory. You said that this was where like a legendary Pokemon was.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. What was his name again?
The Icebringer.
No.
Yanosh?
Yanosh. Because I always want to say Yanosh.
Yes,
I just
it's
know it's
Yanosh
similar.
and Yanosh. They are
Yanosh.
very similar.
Yes.
You are not wrong, and it's been a long time.
This is where Yanosh was, and then he brought the Icebringer to us up there.
Why?
At the top where we're going. What do you mean why?
Why did he bring him?
They had like
'Cause we asked.
some test, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Are you
it
gonna
was
do
when
that?
all that stuff was happening.
Do you think you could do that?
No.
You don't think you could?
Well, even if I could, I don't want to do it right now.
Why not?
Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, is he gonna like kill us?
Maybe.
Why?
I just feel like that's something that you would do after I like know what I'm doing, you know? A little
Like
more
you wanna?
experience.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, so I'm not just going up there and like, come here!
Are we
What if
walking
it's that simple,
past
though?
the like
I
frozen
mean-
ice statues as this is happening, or they're not there yet?
No,
They're at
not
the
yet.
top.
They're
Okay.
they're in the temple.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anybody can
Okay,
make it
okay.
up there. It's a question of coming back down.
I already insulted this thing.
That
You
is true.
insulted it?
You gave like the
I gave it a
worst.
berry book.
Does
I was
she
very-
never,
As a
had never
sacrifice?
written
I
you.
was very bad.
and it let you go.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Because it was a group pass or fail check. And thankfully the other two were like,
Listen,
here's the journal
I
that
did
I've written
not
my entire
deny
life in.
that I should be a statue up there, and Drew should have done it. so.
And here you are, back a second time, and now you have the power to control this
I will
thing.
correct
No,
my
I
mistake.
don't. I don't think I do. And this is exactly why
What
I'm
if
not.
it's just the stick?
I mean, maybe it'll respect you more now that you've been bestowed the staff.
Probably not.
It'll be like,
really
how
hurt.
is
Yeah,
that?
it's probably up there like.
Laughing.
Goes down there, kills Janusz for giving it to her. He's like, bro, really?
You fool!
He resurrects the other one and be like, you picked a terrible successor, then re-kills him. And then...
On your way up,
Yeah.
there is a glyph on the wall.
Okay.
One depicting one Icebringer. A small sort of rudimentary bird-like carving
Oh,
with
there it
little
is.
snowflakes falling down.
Check it out. That's it.
Pretty.
And there are some like runic glyphs beneath.
Bentley's gonna go over and examine the runes underneath it.
Okay. They don't have any like magical property.
Right. Like,
Claremont can look at it and be like, that's just writing.
okay.
He's like, I can't read that.
Okay, he can't read it.
But-
So it's like hieroglyphics, not runes.
So it's their
Pretty much.
language.
It's
the
their written
Etiola-
language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which do we? Are the books still there? I know I took a couple books, but I don't think I
Yeah.
took.
Took like a children's book.
You did
like
take a children's book.
ABCs and 1, 2, 3s of
Yeah,
runes
you
of
you took
and
a
me.
children's book that has been partially translated by somebody of those up here doing like, what's the
charcoal
anthropological work. That's it.
Mm.
Coming up, like working with the
Right.
tribe, an anthropologist.
Right.
That was kind of doing that. You have that sort of translation if you wanted to dig through that.
Is there like
potentially.
a door, or it's just kind of like an open archway into like the temple, for lack of
you just like
Yeah,
walk
you
up,
basically when you hit clouds,
Right.
as soon as you breach through that, you're pretty much just in a temple made of ice.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
But
Okay.
this glyph is a little ways before the clouds.
Okay.
There are 2 more glyphs that you can kind of see on either side of you as you continue your way up, each one depicting some sort of bird.
Yeah. After I.
Oh, not the same, not the
Not
ice.
the same bird.
Oh.
As I continue up
Different
and look at
birds.
the different bird statues and glyphs and whatever, I would just keep walking towards the clouds.
Okay. All right. As Claremont walks by the Icebringer, from an intelligence check, Claremont, come on, buddy.
You're so intelligent, Claremont.
No.
I'm rooting for him. He's got a -2. You just have to throw a d20 and subtract 2.
He's -3.
dude.
It's a -3. You just have to throw a d20.
Well,
and
wisdom's
a
-2. Intelligence,
Yeah.
is
Come on.
12.
Okay. So he walks by, he goes, Ice!
Mm-hmm.
Is he like trying to learn how to speak?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yes!
I know, right?
You, man. Good for you, man. This is impressive.
Yeah.
What?
I
why,
mean,
why all of a sudden can he talk now?
because he really wants to.
That's
and
sick.
that's admirable.
Hell yeah, it is.
Me.
Read?
Read you?
Read to you? Read to him?
Me.
I'll teach you?
Read to me.
This?
Learn.
English?
Learn.
Words.
Holy moly.
We'll trade.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Phoebe
Ice.
can do
We'll teach each other.
English
Ice.
lessons. And
That's
you
his
can do
ice.
rune
He points at
lessons.
the glyphs.
CJ can teach
Okay.
you how to speak, and you can teach him how to read.
What about the other one?
Exactly. That's actually good. This is a good combo.
Yeah.
It's a good combo.
Ice. Ice.
Ice.
Ice. Ice.
Yeah.
Ice. Points at your staff
Oh.
and the wall.
Hey,
Yeah.
Claremont. Bentley.
Give me an intelligence check.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
That's a big word.
Here's the crit. Here's the
I want
crit.
it to fail just because I want to hear what he's going to call you.
Crit
If he
fail.
doesn't- 7? 8?
8. Benny.
Yeah, that's close.
Hey, that's
Benny.
not bad.
Benny.
Yeah.
Benny.
Yeah.
Benny boy.
Good.
Jets. No.
What? Jets? what is that?
Benny and the Jets.
Oh.
Claremont.
Yeah, that's
Good
really
for you.
good.
Claremont.
Yep, that's your name.
Benny.
And CJ.
Yep,
That's pretty easy.
One more time.
those are our names.
DC for this one's pretty low. It's only 2 letters.
Oh, but he can't say him.
-1.
But he can't say him. He
What
can't
does
say
he
him.
call him?
Phoebe.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
I'm
closer
okay with
to
that. I'm
Phoebe.
I'm okay with that. He can say Phoebe, so he just put it together. He's
Benny,
like,
Benny and P-Bay.
Phoebe.
Benny and
Yeah.
Phoebe.
Benny. Phoebe.
eBay.
Rock on, dude. You're killing it. I love it.
Rock on, dude.
Good for you, man.
Right in.
You're
P-Bay
learning how to
now,
speak.
brother.
That's pretty impressive.
Learn.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're doing good.
Learn.
What about the other ones? If I point to the other birds.
I've seen that bird
Do you
before.
know?
For the sake of brevity, throw me 2 real quick.
Okay.
First one's the first one, second one's the second one. Easy peasy. Ooh. Ooh.
How does a 0 and
0
a 5?
Yeah.
0?
Not so good.
0 and a 5.
I've seen that one before.
Ice.
Melts. Fire.
Ah.
Okay. You've seen that one?
And then the next
No,
one, he
not
goes,
that one.
Oh.
What is that one?
I've seen the other
the
one.
0, he has no idea.
What's that one?
I don't know what it's called.
What was it?
Oh, it was like a weird.
When'd you
like
see
a,
this?
Like a weird dream
Oh.
that I had. It wasn't quite a dream.
When?
A long time ago. It was like when we were in one of the
Is this
One of the
Zapdos?
places.
Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? We weren't. That was his dream. We
Yeah,
were
was
not
it?
in it.
It was his. I thought it was me.
No.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing because people are like, "How come they didn't react to the
Okay, now you do this. Now you do this.
They didn't react to Zapdos. Like, what
You
the
know,
heck? Dude, no one
CJ
even tried to catch it. I'm like, it was
I feel
real.
like
Yeah,
I
are you
also
in my dreams?
had a dream about
Get
that.
out of my
I'd say
brain.
also, I didn't have a dream about this. I was remembering.
you just said
He's
you did.
gaslighting you. I never said that. You had a
Control, I'll delete all of this. I didn't say anything. It was Bentley's dream. He should be doing this.
Again, I also had a dream about that, CJ. That's super weird.
I didn't have a dream about it. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, up the mountain we go, and Bentley will just continue upward because we're talking about
Yeah.
big.
Iris will just
rune
kind of
birds.
linger behind. She's fascinated watching Claremont puzzle out words.
When she can just read the sauce and translate,
Yeah.
but just doesn't.
She's like, I'm not going to steal his thunder. But that's the
True.
word he was looking for. Just keep
thunder.
going. Mhm.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
To the top.
So you guys make it to the sort of bottom of the clouds, which is Phoebe will know is the sort of transition point. But unlike last time, you have the Staff of Winter.
Yeah.
So those clouds part for you
Whoa.
and allow you to kind of see your way up. So there's no sort of mysterious transformation. You can see the step that goes from stone to pure ice.
Not knowing how any of this works, I'm just kind of like, thank you to.
The staff is like, you're welcome.
Yeah, I have like no idea,
To
so I'm
anyone.
just.
Got you. Okay. As you enter in, you see a similar sight for you to last time, but for the new fellows. There is a open sort of Grecian-style temple with columns and this sort of like arched roof. And as you get to the sort of edge of this sort of 100-foot-long temple, it just drops off into clouds.
Like
There
it's
is-
not there anymore?
There is just nothing below. There is a full sea of clouds. About 10 feet from the edge is a large brazier with a still burning blue fire.
I'm gonna
I'm-
walk slowly up to that and just kind of look at the fire that's burning.
Yeah, there's no heat coming off of it. And you still see about a half dozen or so perfect ice sculptures. Fully translucent,
Okay.
CJ, check it out.
immaculately detailed.
It's like cold fire.
Just
Uncanny.
so nicely carved.
Wait, so those are like people?
That'd be my guess.
Ah.
They're statues.
There's a couple broken ones.
What do you mean? Like,
Right.
like its arm fell off?
Or like half of it's missing.
Oh.
What's this cold fire about?
I'm not sure.
Did
That
it
was
tell
the
you?
offering.
That's where you
That's where you
place
put
your
your stuff.
sacrifice.
Okay.
Yes, and if your sacrifice is good enough, it
Then you
comes
get
back
called to the
enhanced.
Goblet of Fire.
And if it's not, it was burned away.
gets-
So Phoebe's berry book never came back, but
Bye.
Dee's journal came back.
What is this garbage?
Yeah,
Um,
it's as you are now the keeper of the Staff of Winter, you will be aware of the Brazier of Winter as well. If you place an offering into the bowl, you can make an appeal to the Icebringer to visit. But
okay.
as you will now be abundantly aware, the offerings need to be very strong
Yeah.
for a majority of the people seeking an audience.
And for me, pretty much, I just have to throw myself in there.
Yeah.
If you
Yes.
want anything.
And even then, it's not a guarantee.
Right.
So
Yeah.
this is where you met that bird?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. I wonder how old this place is.
Well.
If I had to guess, it'd be 7 years.
Good answer, Phoebes.
Very old.
7 years
Well,
old.
More than 2.
Let me just say. Do I know how old it is?
Not like inherently, but it's old. But it's also hard to tell because it's perfectly pristine ice.
Yeah. Ice will preserve stuff. Pristine.
Well, that's cool.
It's strange that the Icebringer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why wouldn't it have tried to defend Etiola? Seems like maybe it would have a stake at some kind of connection with the people here, you know? Like, if they control it.
Ice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Ice.
It's everywhere.
yeah, good, Claremont. Nice.
It's all ice. Yep.
Ice.
Cold.
Yeah, even
That's
the
the
fire.
sensation you're feeling.
That is correct.
He's pleased with himself. He's saying words.
I don't know. My guess is it's like you don't just like invoke it whenever you want it, whenever you're in a pickle. I don't know.
Okay.
Or maybe it wasn't just their god. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You want to
I
do
mean,
a
the
roll
other
about
birds were there. Yeah.
it? Okay. You can do a roll about it. Now that you have the staff, you can do the roll about it.
I mean, does that help me?
Yeah.
What am my history?
Do a roll about it.
I'm gonna look
Histra!
into the blue flames. And what do I see?
Phoebe, no!
I see 23.
Okay.
What does it mean?
As for why it would not intervene,
Yeah.
the Icebringer doesn't live here.
Uh-huh.
This is not its home.
Okay.
It's a god that they would reach out to.
Uh-huh.
The fact that it even answers the call is kind of a spiritual anomaly in Phoebe's mind. Sorry to like pee in your Cheerios, everybody, but it would be like if you asked for a miracle and got one.
But they're doing it consistently, no?
Not consistently.
No.
It's not every time.
Oh, okay.
But
That's what the statues are.
Yeah. What was told to you last time, which is coming from your memory, is that Yanosh is the one that can potentially open a conversation if the Icebringer is willing to hear you out,
Right.
depending on what you're asking. So you guys had asked, like, what do we do? Is there something we can do? And the Icebringer's like, yes, I froze the world for you. I bought you time. But if you were to come up and be like, yo, what up, Icebringer? We need your help. It would be like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am not a weapon to be
Right.
wielded, and
Right.
you would be killed, probably.
Right.
So it's also not like a tangible being. It is basically like an avatar that they would conjure with the power of their belief. They would will it into existence for answers, but they can't will it into existence to have it then destroy something,
Right.
because that's not what they believe it could be used for.
Is Phoebe able to communicate that to us?
Yeah. A lot of that is what you were told last time you were here.
Okay.
It's just been 2+
A
years
hot
in
minute.
real time. It might have been 3.
It's been a while.
The last edit of the Etiola doc is from June 26, 2021.
Yeah.
So it's been a year and a half, real time.
So, what if we didn't ask it for help so much as asked it for guidance?
With
I mean,
The
with
moon
everything.
touched?
Yeah. Because right now, our first kind of plan was unleashing the Prime Mind in blue. And that, I guess, kind of sort of helped. Not really. Like, Milo says that he'll be better curing Moon Touched, which is good, but we still kind of don't have a whole lot of allies in this fight other than ourselves. And then we came here looking for runes, and now there's nobody who's able to share the rune history and culture with us anymore.
Claremont just
Claremont,
makes
I was just gonna.
Claremont
yeah,
makes a
that's
huge
really rude.
frown.
Yeah.
They're right
he
here,
just
dude.
said.
Well, Yanosh said that they can't do new runes. Like, we can do whatever you guys already know, right, Claremont?
He
No.
was saying you can't. He doesn't have anyone in his village, aka he cannot make runes.
Like, draw
period.
runes.
Invention was not
That was
part of the conversation.
That was the
That's what I
confusion
thought.
clarification a little while ago.
Yeah. Like no one
Is-
can like.
Nobody
put a
there
rune.
can make runes. There are no new runes to make, but nobody in Etiola currently can create a rune that is
But
not already
they know
carved.
all of them?
Each rune keeper knows an amount. Like Claremont knows 3 and is
Right.
familiar with more.
Okay.
Can't create more, but knows how to invoke the 3 that he's familiar with. Protection, might, and defense.
To clarify, when Drew said it, it was like, there's no longer a baker here, so this dough is useless for me. We can't make new bread. It's not a new type of bread. You just can't make it.
Yeah, I just didn't know that Claremont had like that extensive of knowledge of them.
Claremont knows 3 and then was familiar enough to know to be afraid of destruction.
Right.
But can invoke protection, defense, and might. Those are the 3 things he's been able to do.
I didn't know that he's like just as powerful as the ones who were like doing it here.
Yeah, he can't make them, but he can show you like what they look like. He just can't invoke them. But someone like Phoebe with the staff could invoke a rune.
She can invoke them, and then he can.
So it's like
copy
before,
it
like I think I tried one time to like draw a rune, and it's like it doesn't do anything.
And in the same way that Milo tried to bake the rebirth rune into a cookie.
Yeah.
You can make the thing.
Yeah.
Anybody can do that, but it requires training to learn to do it and actually invoke it. Very few people are able to just be like, aha, it's done. It's been made.
So do you think that the Icebringer would know about the runes?
Yes.
I'll
save you the time there, yes.
What does that matter?
Right.
Well, if we ask the Icebringer for guidance, that might help you and Claremont, right?
Yeah, I just don't know, like, having done it once, I don't think it would, like a crash course lesson?
Okay.
I think it would just, I guess what I'm saying right now personally is I don't, having literally just got this thing, don't feel comfortable doing that after already experiencing it once. Like, I don't feel like I know what I'm doing.
That makes sense.
Phoebe doesn't want to get iced.
So, what else is there to do up here?
Yeah.
Icebringer shows up, hands you a Smirnoff, and you're like, you just got ice, bro, and then leaves.
Laters!
Yeah, don't play with
Try
fire
that
twice.
sweet ice.
I'm not opposed to doing it, like, later, maybe.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
Teach.
Yeah.
Learn.
Yeah. Learn.
Teach.
Yeah.
Learn.
Read.
Teach, do, read.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, like,
Benny.
right.
Teach.
Yeah.
Phoebe, learn Claremont runes.
Yes.
Ha!
Do I see the
figuring it out.
stag horns anywhere in here?
No.
Okay.
What else is there to do up here?
That's it.
There's nothing else like past this?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there's just a literal sea of clouds. If you like
mean,
look down, it's like
yeah.
you're looking from above, just down on clouds.
Push
Where I
you down the
sacrifice
moon
you and I
door.
do the 300 kick? No.
the moon door.
Just fall into heaven, and you're like, oh, this is kind of rad, actually.
Am I dead? Yes. Very much so.
This is
Phoebe's
how you
like, "This is
bypass.
my
having
You
to
got
leave."
around it, you just
And then-
walked in the door.
You turn
what it
into
is.
CJ the White if you come back.
Let's go.
Oh my god, Phoebe, you can't just ask why somebody's white.
CJ the White.
Cool.
Anytime we call him CJ, everybody's like, no, it's CJ the White.
Use my full title.
Are you kidding me?
He's
Use
just,
that. Respect me.
it's just a 12-year-old with a big old ZZ Top white beard.
Yeah, well, it's like clouds just around
Yeah,
his face.
exactly. Good.
And you swift breeze, and they're gone.
All right, well, since we're not going to do this now, I guess we go.
Yeah. Can I look at I just want to look at the statues of people.
Sure.
Can't
Is there anything that, like...
You looking for anything particular, or just...
Yes, the ability to make them unfrozen.
Okay, unfreeze.
Yeah, and then the ice cream will be like, you undid my work.
You let
Yeah, he'll show up for sure.
But God, Phoebe, you had this power for like 8 seconds. You ruined everything. I can't believe you.
He would show up for sure.
You want to... Is that what you're trying to do?
No.
Okay.
I'm not trying to
You just want to look at them, or...
Yeah, I don't want to save people's lives. Fuck that.
You want that word?
Listen, I'm not going to say these people deserved it, but...
But they threw a
They
berry
put in
book
something-
into
Based
the
on what I
fire.
did, they definitely deserve it.
They
Okay.
come up here by themselves and throw a berry book in the fire.
Just looks at him, Berry Book 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
just trying to...
refreeze.
Old pair of socks? Yeah.
Yeah. I had this like wristband that I kind of liked, and I gave it
Says,
away,
"I
and then
love
I was
boobies."
dead.
Like, is there any of them that, like, catch my eye, or they all just look this... Just, like, peeps?
They all look like various tribal folk.
Okay.
They look like
From down
stale.
below.
Like, so, like, Etiola?
Yeah, nobody looks like you.
So there's nobody that looks like they didn't come from Etiola.
Not particularly, no.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's dressed in hides and stuff. No modern.
One of them's Jude Law, the actor.
Well, that would be interesting.
That's why he hasn't been in many movies lately. It's because he's been frozen by the
All right.
Icebringer.
Well,
Still reeling.
We have Jude Law, Ron Perlman's up here just for fun.
Ron Perlman?
Yeah, they got him.
We gotta save Ron Perlman.
They trapped him.
He is actually frozen. That's not a lie.
Jinkies. But yeah, nobody that particularly stands out. Nobody that you would recognize if that's what you're looking for.
Cool. Well, this is fun. If we ever figure out something that like we need, we could come back here and maybe we'll get it.
yeah.
Right? That's what this would be used for.
Yeah, for Phoebe's notes, there is a set DC on whether or not the Icebringer will show up.
Okay.
The quality of your gift adds or subtracts from that DC.
Okay.
If one person does it, the
Yeah.
DC is lower, but the thing that you give matters much more.
Right.
If it's a group thing, you need to get lucky. And if it's successful, there is then a chance the Icebringer will show up. So you guys did actually get pretty lucky.
And to
There's
clarify,
a chance you could have given something and he not show up.
let's say you give the most bodacious gift and you fail the roll.
Yeah.
You lose your item then too, yeah?
No,
Or
comes
still
back.
comes back. Okay.
Is there any evidence of Yanosh?
Gnocchi? Is gnocchi around?
Yanosh?
There is not.
No, but
Okay, like
pepperoni
but
is-
from-
nothing of like, oh, he was
the
up here
last
for a
time
long
you
time.
were here,
Yeah.
when you were conversing with the Icebringer,
Yeah.
Yanosh was an actual person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they helped you
Yeah.
commune. When you were ready to leave, Yanosh was an ice statue.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Interesting. It says
So I don't see a statue
You see no statue.
of him.
Oh.
No sign of them.
So it was communicated to us that when the trio got here, the gym was locked.
It was
The gym
boarded
is
up.
the gym is typically a place that you come last. You don't see a sign of a gym structure.
Yeah.
That building is missing. That is a notable absence, but it is where that sort of scorch mark on the side of the mountain. It's roughly in that general vicinity that the gym would have stood. It was basically just a big concrete building,
Okay.
but there's no sign of it anymore.
So Phoebe, if the last time the gym was like kind of not available, but we know that Yanosh is the gym leader,
Uh-huh.
do you think that Yanosh would be open to challenging us?
When we were here last time, he was, but
Oh, I thought you had said that it wasn't really an option.
He very highly suggested that it should be the last badge for you to stand a chance.
yeah. But it's not like if we challenged him, he would have been like, "No, get out."
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that was so long ago that we only had like 4
Yeah,
badges.
I wasn't gonna
5.
do it.
We're
Yeah.
like, yeah, screw that.
Three
I
or
know.
four.
If-
I had
if-
3.
If
and I
he'll
was
do
like,
it now,
not
I have no
happening.
idea. Because I mean, not. I feel
Okay.
real bad.
I couldn't
about
get
this.
the poor Thalo, let alone his.
Can I don't know if this is possible,
I'll
but
try it. Why not?
make like a
Tree
ice
and leave.
No,
Why don't you make like a tree and get out of
and
here?
make like a little like ice flower in memory of I don't know. To like,
In memory of something?
because I mean I have his staff, but I just feel like he
In
shouldn't have just
commemoration.
have disappeared.
It's just a
He's
flower.
just gone. Yeah,
With no dedication.
just a little
Okay.
icy flower.
Easy enough. You Elsa little flower.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
In memory
And leave it.
of something.
That's sick.
It matches the purity of the ice around you.
Oh.
Little flower appears.
In memoriam.
Impressive.
Of you know who. If you know, you know, and if not,
You must not be
He must be one of these
Now you
statues.
know, player.
You must not be named. If you destroy the flower, it pops up and goes.
In memory of if you know, you know. What a weird
In
headstone.
memory
Can
of
you
if
handle
know,
this?
you know.
No, you can't. Laser beam.
Yeah.
Judging by how difficult it was to get up to this thing,
Mm-hmm.
how stupid of an idea would it be to snowboard down?
I knew as
is a
second you saw
staircase.
stairs, that was going to be a question.
It is a staircase,
Uh-huh.
and it's not like a straight shot, and you do have to pass through a cloud barrier.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It'd be difficult, but I mean,
You know, if
Do,
someone's gonna
do
die
the
right
like
now.
get down to the final stretch of staircase and then like
do the slide
It
down
was
the handrail.
it was
thing.
about an
fucking
hour
lame is
climb. It's not that
It's lame,
far.
but
It's
it'll
just
prevent
how
you from
treacherous it
snapping
is
your
to go.
femurs.
Yeah, well.
Create a bobsled tube for CJ. Just go down.
We're now a bobsled team. Let's go.
You guys just
Us three in Claremont.
There's no risk. What's the reward?
Yeah,
the one that, like,
Claremont's the brake man.
Just make like a thing on the outside of the cliff. That way I can't go all the way over. Like if I could like still fall and like break myself, that's okay.
Like a
but like
bumper rail
as long
to
as I don't
just-
like go over and die.
Bumper rail.
Yeah, bumper rails. Yeah.
That's a horrible idea.
over and out.
Tip over on the side of the bobsled and just scrape your helmet down the whole side.
What helmet?
Yep.
Yeah, there's
He's not gonna put a helmet on.
There's no helmet.
All right, well, maybe.
He's gonna crash right before he is. Only a tree.
And then he just sprouts the tree right
Just smashes into the ground and a tree sprouts out. Gotta go. See ya.
Bye.
I want to be a
there. You allow him to have one reaction to do that.
I want to be a tree. As a reaction, can I just scream, I want to be a tree?
And then become a tree.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what?
You just shatter Lord Ridgemont's like.
We would plant you somewhere cool.
That's pretty legit. I'll just get up and move around because I'm one of those trees.
God.
Oh man. All right. All jokes aside, though, are you guys heading back down?
Yeah.
or-
Yeah. I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Claremont will kind of walk with you. He's just very excited. Like, as soon as you move the clouds, he's like, Ooh. Ice Phoebe.
Woo!
Ice Phoebe
Okay.
and Benny and Phoebe. Phoebe? Phoebe?
Phoebe. Benny and Phoebe. Yeah. All right. As the three of yous make your way back down, D, it's around this time you've got like the frame set back up.
Perfect.
You've had a little bit of assistance from Morta. So he's like, here,
I got
there,
you.
over there, up.
Yeah, I'm just like construct. I'm gonna
Over
be
there.
a Claremont OSHA and be like, hey.
Yeah. Beep. Beep. All right.
Mortar's forklift certified, so you're
Perfect.
good to
Nice.
go.
Oh, dude, that's a 10-cent raise.
Yeah.
I just made it too real for this half of the table. Whoops. All right. Okay, you get the frame back up.
I was so excited too.
As these three, dude, same. It's exciting. As these three make their way back out of the big temple, kind of step back into the town proper. You guys still have a couple hours before the manor even thinks about opening. It's like 10 a.m.
Where to?
Are the boys still doing powwow with Allimere and Yanosh?
More or less. Yanosh isn't like stonewalling you guys.
Right.
He's just there.
Yeah, I've asked the questions I want to ask, so I'm good.
Okay, Bentley would go up to Yanosh
Yanosh.
and just kind of convey like, Yanosh, could I speak with you?
Yes.
So my name's Bentley Woods, and my friends kind of told me that you had said previously your gym battle should be the last one that trainers in this region try.
You are here for the gym challenge?
Well, maybe not yet, but if you'd be willing to challenge me at some point,
You've got somewhere else to be.
I mean, I guess not.
I'll walk over. I'll do it now.
Good man. I suppose anyone that wants, you're more than welcome.
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
You scared?
But yeah.
It's not gonna kill you, dude. It's gonna be
Maybe.
Have you seen those muscles?
There are no healing tables in Etiola.
Yeah.
You'll need to make do with the wounds you sustain.
Nah, tomato, tomato.
All right.
Going to be a great day.
When in Rome,
That's the last one, man.
or something like that.
It is for me.
Let's do it.
Is this the last gym?
It's the last one for me.
It is for
And Ben.
CJ. Well, not me, because I
You've
saw
yeah,
you
you
with
haven't done it
Green
yet.
Gate.
You've
Yeah.
challenged all of them.
Yeah, I
I
have
haven't
this one
won
in
the
Port
first
Phalo
one.
to do.
I need to go back to Green Gate to do hard
Dang.
mode, but
Oh, Jude.
need to do it.
I mean, if
Alright.
CJ's willing to try, I'd be willing to try as well.
I'm not going anywhere. The day is young. We
do
will
this.
fight here. As he just motions to the empty field of mountaintop.
God.
This would be so rad if, like, the rest of us can just kind of, like, hunker down in a safe spot and just watch everybody else take on the
badass.
gym and in a field.
It would be, but that's actually where we're gonna call it. If we're gonna be jumping into Etiola and gym sessions out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Who knows, man? I don't know. So that's the end. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Blue now roams the region, the Prime Mind is MIA, and Phoebe holds the Staff of Winter. With the danger behind them for now, the gang sizes up Etiola's gym challenge. If you enjoyed this episode of Boarding Party, please consider leaving a like on the video to show your support. If you'd like to see more of the Tots and stay up to date on the Laris region, why not subscribe to the channel? If you'd like to help us out in other ways, you can follow the links in this video's description box to our Patreon. From there, you can join the discussions in our Discord server, or check out the post show, Still Rolling, and get a recap of every session with myself and the crew. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about Blue, the destruction in Etiola, and the upcoming gym challenges. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next week as we jump right into Yanosh's trial.